Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. I did lower it. I didn't know how much you wanted me to lower it, though. Okay, perfect. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? We are downstairs because we are building some Lego today. We will probably do some building upstairs in the actual Lego room, but this is a big set. I have no idea how much of this we're actually going to get through today, but I'm going to do my darndest with the assistance of the Chaos Cultist, who is here with me. Say hello.
Hello.
Yay! To build this as much as possible. Havman, it's lovely to see you in chat. To anybody else who is lurking. Oh, can you hand me my phone? I need to get my my Instagram story posted
Sure,
up.
where's your phone?
I have no idea. It might be in my bag.
Okay.
Oh, which is over there. But I don't know. I'm so sorry. But yeah, let's get opening this. So I have prepared, before we actually bust into this beautiful box, which we've been sitting on for a while now, and it's been tempting me for ages.
You had 7 hours to do before that.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I got everything else set up. I just needed to get the Instagram story up, which I can't do until like it goes live because I don't like to put it out too early. Also, hello to everybody who is watching. It's lovely to see you guys. All right, so I've got the link. Let me go ahead and let's get the picture with the box. It's time. Excellent. Then we toss in the link. This is what being a YouTuber is like. Join me.
You're supposed to do it before you go.
Well, okay, some of us do it before we go live. Sometimes I do it before I go live. Other times I don't. I forgot today. Well, it's fine. We're all good. So, I have the start of a Mills plate. If you guys are not familiar with Mills plates, basically, I can't remember off the top of my head what the acronym for Mill stands for. It's like multi-something, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But essentially, what this does is it stabilizes your build. And because I plan on
Modular Integrated Landscaping System.
Thank you. That's what MIL stands for. So it allows you to make your builds modular and be able to kind of fit them in with other things. So we're going to be trying to build this onto a Mills plate to make it easier to, one, move later because, I mean, you can kind of see it with the Viking village that I have here. We did not put this one on a Mills plate, and lifting up all of these these pieces together, like they're connected, but there is a likelihood that they might just on top of each other. So in order to make that less of a thing, slide you back over there, friend. We're gonna put this one on a Mills plate because this is also gonna be a lot heavier than the Viking village. And also the Viking village might it's probably gonna end up on its own Mills plate later. Oh, nice, you gotta do some tire alignment for your car. I understand that completely. I just actually took mine in for its whatever I don't know how frequent it's supposed to be, but whatever the mileage, you've hit this mileage, you should go get an oil change. I did that recently. So I completely understand finding quotes and searching around for that kind of thing. All right, let's go ahead and, this is a taped one. Do I have? Aha, I do. Right over here. Boop, 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 boop. I have a blade. This will make it a lot easier. Boop. Now, normally I would be really dramatic and dump these all out, but yeah, that's what I thought. These big ones tend to have a second box inside. We'll find out whether or not that's the pieces we need to start us off, or if they are later step pieces. Okay, there are a bunch of bags in the bottom. Let's... Back there. Okay, what? Hey, bag number 1. Oh. I have bag number 1 and also bag number 20. We got a lot of bags in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's so many. Well, okay, we need to dump these all out to make sure that there aren't any other bag number 1s, because sometimes with these large sets, Lego likes to make multiple. I'm just gonna put whatever ones we don't need back in, and if I find the number 2 bag and the number 3 bag, we'll keep those out. Oops, sorry, I completely just whacked you guys. I'm so sorry. All right, there's the number 3 bag at least. The late 20s. It's a nice crinkle ASMR for you. All right. 12, 18, number 2. Okay, it does look... Oh, and then there's 4. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna set... Oh, the book must be in here. I was like, where's my instruction manual? Where are my instructions, Lego? In here? Yeah. All right, here we go. Now, the question is... I'm seeing some low numbers in here. Does that mean there's multiple places where there could be a bag 1? Oh no. Pat, is there multiple? Okay. What is this? I'm not supposed to cut it. What is this? This is huge. Oh, is this the dragon's wings, maybe? I do know that, like, so this set comes with a big dragon, and I... Oh, that's so cool. I did not realize. I don't think I looked... Oh, it's... Oh, those are little capes. Okay. I was like, wow, what cool patterns. There's little capes. Check out the dragon wing. Like a fabric dragon wing. I hadn't realized. That's really cool. So I think it goes... Neat. All right, well, I'm going to go and put those back in. I have no idea when we even build the dragon. I'm going to line them back up so they slide in easier and stay nice. I am going to go ahead and throw the capes back in too, I think, because again, I don't know. Oh, there's actually a 3rd cape in there. Come here, little cape. Oh, it's a metallic cape. Oh, it's a purple metallic cape. Oh my god, that's so cool. Wait, are you double-sided? Okay, this one's not double-sided, and that one's not double-sided, but this one, this fancy purple one. So, like, it's purple on that side. Focus. Focus. You can't see my face. Focus. There we go. And then it's like rainbow on the other side. That's so cool. Hopefully not. Just be careful, because I know, like, when you go in to do tire changes, like, they always insist you got to do all of them, and like, even if it's not, like, all your tires aren't actually.
You should really do them at sea.
Should you? Is that actually, like, recommended?
Well,
I guess.
Chances are, if one of them's gotten worn out, the other one's gotten worn. Like, normally, you need to.
That I would agree. I just feel like they are.
The only reason that you might want to use one tire is if you haven't been rotating, have not been.
Yes.
And therefore, one tire on one side's been getting more worn.
Uh-huh.
Because theoretically, when you rotate your tires, they should both then get as worn over after using.
True.
So that is the reason why. Or, of course, it's going to blow out extinction.
Yes. Yeah.
But normally, if it's like a matter of like tread depth, it's very rare that one tire is going to have bad tread depth and the other ones aren't going to be at least close.
That makes sense. I don't know. I was watching something and somebody was like talking about how they were, that the people were trying to like get them to replace all 4 and they only ended up replacing 2 because like 2 of the tires, I think it might have been like Ludwig or something we were watching.
Yeah, I recall watching it and going, I think you guys are being stupid.
That's entirely possible. Okay, there's 3 books, so you can help start other things if you want.
I was going to script write a little bit.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so book 1.
There's 4 books. Yeah.
Oh, there's 4 books. Lovely. I love the art that they've put on the book. They also put in lovely, like, Dungeons and Dragons 50th anniversary. Has it been 50 years?
Yes, 75. 1975 was the first.
Oh, I thought you were correcting them and being like, no, it's actually 75 years.
So the first year that the white box was published was 1975.
Got it. Wow. That's wild. That's so wild. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a drink of my soda and then we'll bust open to bag 1. Have you taken a look at these?
The wings?
The wings, yeah. Check out the fabric wings.
No, but I mean, I've seen the photo.
Well,
They're
look.
orange.
Yeah, they're really orange.
I'll see them when they come out of the packaging.
Fine. Got a bunch of cool information about the person who designed this, which this one, by the way, for those of you that are maybe a little less familiar with Lego, this particular one was designed by a fan that Lego then, and he entered into a contest. It got voted for and won, and therefore Lego turned it into an official set. So this is based off of a Lego fan. Oh, it's the Skeleman. The Skeleman gets the purple cloak. That's so good.
Here, Angela.
Yes.
You can,
Oh, I can.
use them.
I can. Oh.
Okay, Angela.
Yep.
Angela.
Yeah?
Angela.
What?
How about we do this? We can flip them around. Hello.
Hello.
And then you can use it has a joystick.
Oh my, it does have a joystick, you're right. Sorry, I forget. But okay, so.
The entire reason you have that camera.
So the entire reason I have this camera. So it gives you some information about the designers. This is the winner. Sorry, this is the winner. And then these, I think, are some of the designers that actually turned it into the full official Lego set. It gives you a bit more information, which is really cool. I actually really find this kobold art very fun. It talks about rolling for initiative, etc. There is an adventure that comes in here. We are then getting to meet our monsters.
I don't think it comes in there.
I think there's a download for it or something, yeah. But so we've got some skeletons, which are great, and you can see he's got the purple cloak on. We also have the gelatinous cube, which I do love. They do have some other monsters listed, but they don't have cool, fun art of them. The owl bear, fucking adorable. It's so cute. The beholder, of course. The Displacer beast. You can't have a D&D set, I feel like, without a Displacer beast, which I feel like is a modern thing. Is that were Displacer beasts as big of a thing? Mimics definitely were. Oh, so Displacer beasts have always been a big.
I remember them as far back as 7.
Okay, fair enough.
I call them the 7. So.
Fair enough. And then we also have, of course, the big red dragon. And you can see his wings. There's where the orange wings go in. So I'm very excited about that. Then they give us a bunch of more information about the various player guides and such. Our heroes.
It already happened.
I know, right? We don't need information about that. We've just got to look through the books. But those are our heroes. We got let's see, looks like a dwarf cleric, a gnome fighter, an orc rogue, and an elf wizard.
You say a gnome fighter?
Yeah, gnome fighter. Yeah. Yeah. There he is. He's a little guy. Look at the little gnome. He's got the short kid legs. Actually, the dwarf does too because he's a dwarf. They're both short. And then we've got from niche to global phenomenon. So it talks about how we all love D&D. And then we get to begin. Make sure we have a brick separator. Surely this comes. It does. It does come with a brick separator. Okay, let me. Nope. Turn around.
Andrew, tap that icon.
How? Which icon?
The lower right-hand corner icon.
Oh, this one? Wait, okay. There I am. Hello. Okay, sorry. He's normally my.
I keep telling you not to put me on camera.
I did not mean to put you on camera. It was already facing that way, and I was
Use
trying.
the joystick to position yourself.
I think I'm actually good.
Okay.
I want to make sure I'm not cutting my head off. Good. I'm gonna move us a little bit more. Nope. This way. There we go. Hello. I'm back. And now we can begin building.
I'm watching myself on screen.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
So why are you showing our kitchen?
I didn't mean to. Although it's fine. It's mostly clean. It's got a couple of our Pro Wrestling Crate items on there, which we got. Our Pro Wrestling Crate, because we're still subscribed to that, showed up today, and it was really funny because the signature in it made Chaos Cultists immediately go, "Oh, they must be clearing these out."
They can't sell them.
They can't sell them anymore. And I went, what? And and then immediately it became obvious as to why. It became immediately obvious as to why. Because it is Ricky Starks.
So it's Ricky Saints now.
Well, now he is, but this is signed Ricky Starks.
So who is that person?
This person doesn't even exist. But they can't sell these anymore because he's with WWE. So he's no longer Ricky Stark.
I guess they can give them away.
Yeah, so I guess they can give them away as part of a, here, can you take that? I'm just gonna set it there for you. Or, there we go. So that's funny. That is hilarious to me. All right. Oh my God, that's so cool. They have options for the dwarf to be a girl or a boy.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know if they do that for all of them.
Bearded.
No.
They should both be bearded.
I think you could put the beard on her,
Okay.
but like they don't actually make her bearded. I agree. How dare. Are there any female dwarves in the Lord of the Rings set, and are they bearded? Because they show them bearded in the movies.
No, only because in the books there are no dwarves.
Oh, really? Oh.
They're spoken of, but I do not believe that in the books a female dwarf is ever brought up in Hobbit or Lord of the Rings. Similarly, and I don't know.
Interesting. Well, I mean, it's Tolkien. I'm not that surprised, honestly.
And I believe that is partially where the trope comes from, is that maybe we do see female dwarves.
They're just all very bearded, so they look like the men.
Can't tell the difference.
Fair enough.
Like that, in some universes, that is.
That's the canon.
Well, I think that's what it is in Delicious in Dungeon.
Is it?
Can there be like bearded female dwarves in that?
I don't know. Have we met a female dwarf in that? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Did she have a beard? She had like mutton chops, I think.
No, but she had very masculine hair. I don't know.
She definitely had
There's still room for her.
she had sideburns. Like she had like the big anime like sideburns that they do all the time. Where are your legs, buddy? So is it, oh, I see. They gave me two different heads. I thought for a second that the female and the male dwarf head were gonna be the same head. Oh, that's cute. They have two different expressions. Wow, what happened to him? Okay, chat, check this out.
No,
Also,
they don't do the bearded thing.
okay. Also, TPC Lego, hello, welcome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the mutton chops, yes.
Yes. He has a black eye. What happened? What happened to this poor dwarf? He's got...
Punch.
Oh, did he get into a fight? Do you want... I'm gonna make a bearded lady. I'm gonna
go work on script for a bit.
All right, excellent. I will see you when you come back down. All right, let me just, I want her to have a beard. There we go. She's very stern. Grump, 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 grump. And then let me give her the lady hair.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, TP Clego.
I think it's TPC Lego.
Hello, TPC Lego. I also like TP Clego.
Clego is also good. I don't know who punched him in the face. Maybe the woman did. Maybe the female dwarf, because he was like out getting rowdy and she's like, where were you? And then she whacked him. Maybe that's what happened. But I'm making a bearded lady. Where are your legs? Aha, I found your legs. Can I make both of them? I don't think so. I think I have to choose. Okay, there she is. I'm a bearded lady. I'm a bearded lady dwarf with her hammer. Wonderful. All right, I'll set her off to the side. Oh God, she toppled immediately. All right, it's fine, it's fine. Lean back a little bit. Take your, we're gonna just pretend that she, this is her fallen, husband, I guess. And she got so mad at him, she punched his head right off, and that's why he's got... Just gonna put his head there. Okay, oh, did I forget to give you... I forgot to give you your shoulders! Oh my God, hold on. Hold on. Okay, shoulders go on first, then we put the beard. Wonderful, and then we put the hair. Okay, now she's a true warrior. And it explains how she was able to slay her companion. All right, there we go. Oh God, she fell over again because I didn't put her legs correctly. Okay, she's just still falling over. It's all good. It's all good. All right, I think I need to start. Where should I begin placing this on? So what I'm gonna do, chat, is I'm gonna begin building the section to see how wide it is so that I can determine where on this plate it needs to go. But I think I need to start building it first because we don't have like a big flat plate to start with. We actually start with, we start with this. No one saw that. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is probably a connection point to the other side is my guess. Okay. We'll do one more, but this time we will need the blue peg. Peg. I'm very mature. I really should have brought a bin over here so I'm just not dumping my like plastic trash onto the ground. Fine, I'll clean it up later. All right, okay, this does appear to be a corner and a connection point. But I want to build a little bit more before we determine, because I basically like, before it gets too tall, I can still press it onto the plate fine. I may need to put some, I may need to put a layer of green down first. I haven't decided. Normally I do. I need 2 of these, another blue and black of the connection points, and then this little guy.
He was sleeping up in the bedroom.
Oh, did she actually go to the chair?
Yeah.
I found her there yesterday too, and I don't know, like, I just assumed.
Part for new rotation.
Yeah, maybe she realized there's no one up there, and she's like, oh.
Well, the weather's changed a bit too.
Very true. Oh yeah, it could be cooler up there. Or warmer. I don't know which she would prefer, actually.
I think I could see on it.
That makes sense. It's gotten, oh my god, did I do that wrong again? Okay, hold on. Oh, no. Okay, well, I guess that works. I fumbled. All right, there we go. Boop. Connected. Okay, so this is a full building, but this side ends up not having a connection point. Okay, interesting. Center that. That's gonna go there. Which means I could probably... Let's see, if these two probably want to be near the edge then, because they're going to connect into something. So I think this is likely to go here, because then I guess I need to figure out what these connect into, because only one of them is actually likely to connect to the other plate. Because I think this build is ultimately going to be roughly a plate and a half. I don't think it's a full 2 plates, but I don't know yet. But it would only be able to connect on one side. The plates can't connect on 2 sides to each other. So I got to figure out which of these sides actually is the side that goes to the next building that's going to be on the next plate, and which of the sides is just going to connect to something else that's on the plate. So we'll keep building and we'll figure it out. Okay. I can also look ahead a little bit. Actually, I might do that right now before I get too far. So it looks like... What does this connect into? Where's the box? Where's actually the other books? So book 2... I see. I think I am currently working on the half plate. Yes. Okay, one of the other things I can do to figure this out, to help me figure out what I need to do, chat. Yes. She was jealous that he had a better beard. I like it. Okay, so this requires... Wait. There's another... Oh, this. So this. And then one of these. Okay, let's just see. Okay, so that is a plate. So assuming that this, like these other ones go more out. Okay. I think I'm working on the half plate portion. Which would make a certain amount of sense because then it would end up... So I need to figure out if it goes connected this way. Okay. Ooh. I also need to... In that case, I need to get this one. I need to get this one built up. Hopefully I have enough of my 2x2s, but we'll find out. I'm really excited to actually check out whatever the campaign is for this particular set that LEGO has produced, because I assume it'll be pretty fun. All right, let me take a look at my plate buildup. I think I need to do that, and 2. And then it just immediately goes back to the same pattern. Okay. Should be easy. And we go down like this. Oh yeah, I'm definitely... Oh. I was sitting there thinking these are the only ones I had left. And I was going, oh yeah, I'm gonna need more. But no, I'm okay. I'm okay. I also have some more unused plates upstairs, which I should be able to access really easily. If we can get the sides filled out, then we can just fill in the center and it actually shouldn't be too bad. I do think it's going to be what happens. Excellent. And then I will need to go upstairs and get some more, but that's okay. You know, honestly, we got through about half of it. All right, well, I'll go and grab some more of those in a moment. That actually gives us enough to get us started, and then we can figure out which orientation we need. So let's keep building. Those over there. Okay, so I have this. I then need this piece, which is going to connect under here. This is going to be the start of our first building. There it is. It's like, I know I just saw this piece. And then a dark blue. Very dark blue. Okay, nice. And then after that, we need a couple more of these big sort of sandstone rock pieces, I suppose, as well as a couple of these. Oh, my favorite color tone. This is one of my favorite colors in the LEGO, like, brand, I guess. It's this like the olive green color, I think is what it is. It's so lovely. It turns out like they make it look so... Here, I'm gonna grab this and show you. There's the button. Okay, so like, there we go. Check out, like they make it look so pale green in the book compared to what it actually is. Like, that is supposed to be the same piece there. But it so does not match. Which is very silly. Hello. We've turned you around. Let me get you back over here. Oh, look, I put you down in a perfect spot. Hell yeah. Okay. I also need this big blue piece. So put that in, and then we have to put that in. Like some of the shapes we're ending up making with some of these like rock formations. Like, for example, we have this little, like, fun space over here. Well, nice little shapes that we get to make. It's kind of surprising. Although nowadays, Lego is, like, not blocky anymore. It's gotten so unblocky. Also, there are some lovely birds chirping outside. It's a beautiful day. It's very, like, when I went outside earlier today, because I ran an errand and I went to my P.O. box, it was like 80 out. I was like, what the hell? When did we get into summer? I feel like we skipped completely on spring. It was spring for a day and then it just got really hot. It's fine, I don't mind actually. I prefer the hot weather, but it was very strange. Okay. We got that side done. Okay, so this is the foundation. I'm gonna look at the box really fast. I'm gonna put that box there. Bam, cool. And then okay, so I do think this is the half plate side, which means that, does this need to go forward? Does it need to do something like this because behind it gets attached to? I think the castle gets attached to the back side, but I don't think I'm building that yet. Okay, well, this should be easy enough. So I need that. And then these two small brown pieces. Okay. It's a little concerning to me that it can like press in a lot there because there's nothing sealing these three together, but maybe I'll add something before I attach it just to secure that a bit more. Yeah, because we're really starting to build up. Okay, I need to look then at... Okay, so bag 2 is dealing with the lower half of the other side. That's those grounds, and that looks like about a plate. Does it give me any indicator of where they're... I see. Okay, so where this gray piece here, there's a gray piece right here, and that looks like where our pegs might go into because it's got the holes on the side. So keeping that in mind, I'm gonna look at the next, I'm gonna look at bag. What are you building? You're building the next level of the castle. Aha! Okay, so I do think we want to build... Is this the water going forward? Is that what this is? Okay, I do think we want this to go forward because I do think this is gonna be slid into the back. I just don't know how far forward we need it. That might be correct, but I need to build it up a bit more. But that, okay, that's giving me a better guidance on like what we're actually doing here and what kind of, how I need to get this onto a plate. Hell yeah, Covenant! That's, I tried having Lego on Hobby Night, my main channel, like my main hobby channel. But I think because for so many years, that channel has been not only miniature focused and that being able to span a number of different things, you know, wargaming, scale models, etc. Those all kind of, YouTube sort of qualifies all those things as like miniature hobbyist stuff, dioramas, etc. I have, and then the other thing that my main channel is associated with is Warhammer. So if it's not miniature based or if it's not Warhammer based, things don't seem to do super well on the channel. which is why like I've been able to get away with playing like Rogue Trader on my main channel right now, because it's 40K based and therefore Warhammer based, and therefore my main channel is like, cool, YouTube will promote it, fine. But anytime I've done Lego stuff on my main channel, it flops horribly. It's really disappointing because I put a lot of effort into those Lego videos. So Chaos Cultist and I were like, listen, we both really like Lego still, and we still want to make content about Lego. And in fact, we've already started filming our next Lego video, which I'm very excited to, well, our next brick video, our next brick night video. The next video that's going up on Brick Night, this channel, which if you haven't subscribed to it, do so right now. I demand it. Please and thank you. It'd be very lovely. But the main thing is it wasn't never doing well. So we decided, you know what, let's make a new channel. We both really like Lego stuff. We still want to make content with it, but it clearly does not succeed on Hobby Night. So let's make a Lego themed channel. And for those of you that are not familiar with like Lego, they will come after you if you use their name of their brand within your channel name, or at least that's kind of the impression I've gotten. So that's why you see all these channels and they're all brick, and I follow suit. Brick Night. Hello Diesel Gravy and Alex, it's lovely to see you guys. Ross Stuffer, it's also lovely to see you in chat. I'm doing great, Ross, thank you for asking. Oh, did Jack Patilla get the giant Millennium Falcon? Dude, that's sick. That must have taken him hours. Like many hours. Crazy. Okay, I'm gonna siphon. I'm gonna steal some of these so I can finish this side. Cause I think this is what we're gonna have to do. I think it's gonna end up being like this, but it may end up being bigger than that. I don't know. But so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna steal some from this. Oh! My glasses protected me. Did you guys see that? Did you see the Lego try to stab me in the eye and my glasses were like, no! That's the first time I've ever had that happen. Thank goodness it wasn't like, thank goodness I wear glasses. And secondly, thank goodness it wasn't like a really small piece. Imagine if that like had gone into my mouth or something. Then I swallow it. I bet that's happened to a number of people. Where a Lego piece just flips up at your face and you accidentally inhale it as you're like gasping that it's done that. Okay. Okay, so I have my half plate done. I do think I want to layer the top. I layer the top and everything else. It's not going to balance. It's not going to line up with everything else if I don't. Oh my God, he ended up with 3 of the Millennium Falcon? What did he do with the other 2? Did he keep all 3 of them? Surely he gave the other. Oh, you read, never mind. I didn't finish. If I had just finished reading what you had said, Ross, then I would have realized that he gave the other 2 away to chat. That's great. That's actually great. So apparently Jack Patilla at one point was building the giant Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, I remember during the lockdown period.
Yeah, so apparently he bought one himself, like he had pre-ordered one himself. He then won one somehow, and his chat also had sent him one, so he ended up giving the other 2 away during that stream. But can you get me and or just entertain down here for a moment? I want to get the pieces to cover this, because normally the other ones all have the layer of like the base plate layer of a flat.
Oh yes.
And otherwise it won't line up properly. And I think I've determined how this needs to go. I actually think I'm starting with the half plate side, okay. And I think the next side is the full plate. Okay. It might be slightly more. Like I don't know if I need to build this on 2 full plates or.
It is across.
That's a good point. Where's the last book? That's a good point. You make a good point, sir. This is why I need you around. Yeah, because you think of things. Oh. Well, I know what I'm gonna have Chaos Cultist do when he comes down here again if he wants to build. I said when you come down and if you want to build. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 46, 47, 48. Okay, so it's 48 by what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30. I should have known that. 32, of course, because this is a 32 by 32. All right, so 48 by 32. Is this... What? Anything that I can use? Hold on, I'm gonna chat. I need to go upstairs and find I need stuff that I can use as, huh? Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, chat. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize because I was yelling up to him. I was also yelling at you because the microphone's right here. I am so sorry. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself for a second, and then I'm gonna go upstairs. I'll be right back to see if I can find what I need, because I'm having a horrible time describing it. But basically, I need the little green squares that I think are 8x8s that we use to put down, and I don't know where I put them in the room. So hold on, I'll be right back, chat. All right, got some stuff that'll work. Boo, 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 boo. All right, guys, we're back. We're here, we're ready to build. In my box o' green, which we're going to just use. I've also got some browns, which will work fine. A lot of these light green, maybe I should just use those. Probably not, though. I'm going to use some of them in the center, however. Also, let me pull out the... Where did I put those browns? These are actually quite large. Yeah, these will take up a nice big chunk of area, which will be great. Actually, if I do... If I just do this, if I do 2... Oh my god, perfect. Okay, this is great. We're just gonna do this because this is supposed to be by the water anyways. It's a little sand layer. A little sand layer. Well, hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully I'm not like blowing your eardrums out. Let me know if I need to adjust my mic sound or anything like that. But this, oh my god, chat, look, it's worked great. Covered it with just 4 or 8 pieces. I can't do math. I can't count. Who can count these days? Okay, so we got that. I'm gonna put this down here. These are all not needed. Boop, boop, bam. I'm just gonna set this down on the ground. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now I think that's gonna end up going there, but I need to build this out a bit more so we can figure it out. And I'm just gonna set that over there. Please don't slide. That over there. All right. I want to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so in theory, that should be where it needs to go. In theory, it's there. That's, oh my gosh, chat, I wanted to, hold on, I wanted to seal this more because I didn't like how loose it was. Now I'm gonna do that with one of these green pieces that I have. So they know it's not part of their set. There we go. Oh my god, that's so much more stable. Beautiful! Okay. I don't think we're gonna end up needing, because this is on a plate, and this is one of the nice things about it being on a plate. Oh, also let me slightly, oh, nope, wrong way. Down, down, there we go. Yay! Okay, so the nice thing about it being on the plate is the pegs that secure everything in place and keep it locked together are way less important. So I am gonna remove those for right now, because I don't think we're gonna need them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. Okay, I think we're locked in place. I think we're good. Heck yeah. No covenant. So what happened is I am wanting to, so I build a lot of my big sets because I like them to be a bit more stable for transportating and also just like setting up in new areas in my house. I like to build them on mills plates, which is just a fancy way to make the pieces a bit more modular, but more secure. A mills plate starts off looking kind of like this, although it'll have an entire grid here in the center of 2x2s or sometimes 3x2s, depending on like what you have available, but I tend to use 2x2s. So you fill this entire thing, and then what you do is you put another layer on top of that, which is what I just did with all these tan pieces, to basically give yourself a starting position to then attach everything to. So I am adding additional pieces to this set intentionally, but not because Lego like didn't give me enough to complete the set. They absolutely did. This is completely buildable without putting it on a mills plate. I just want it to be on a Mills plate because as you can kind of see from the sets, here, hold on, I can't bring you fully, but you can kind of see on the sets on the top there, you see how there's a lot of like yellow and orange beneath the city right here. So like that city, you see how there's a bunch of yellow and orange on the lower half? That is part of the Mills plate that you're seeing that I built and put that on. So because my other ones are also on Mills plate, and I want this to end up being able to line up and like potentially being able to section into them, that's what I'm doing. Mills plating is something that I learned about like very early when I started getting into the Lego hobby because I got into it late. My entry into Lego only happened about 3 or 4 years ago now. It's very, like it's been a while at this point, but it's not, I am not tenured in the Lego hobby. But this is something I learned about very early on because I was watching people like Brixie and there's another gentleman whose channel I'm completely blanking on the name of, but he is literally building a museum in like Sweden or something, and it's a Lego museum, and he's like getting government funding to purchase Lego pieces to create this museum, and all of his stuff is also on Mills plate. So it's something that like it seems like a lot of the like hardcore people do, and it genuinely like I think it started as a way for people to bring their builds to conventions and put them into builds together, because it basically what ends up happening is, I don't have it on this one, but one of the pieces that you can put on the side here is you can put the type of, you can put this type of piece, you know, the kind that has the hole in it where you can put the peg. So like the little, I don't remember what this brick is called off the top of my head, but this little, it doesn't want to focus, there we go. This little black like peg, you know, the very common ones that you see in like everything. You can use that to then connect your modular pieces together without these physically having to use the pegs. And it just keeps everything a lot more stable. So basically you want to put that piece essentially here and then here when you're building, if you're building your own modular plates, like Mills plate. But if you look up MILS plate, it's an acronym. Technic peg, thank you. Thank you, Ross. I was like completely forgetting the name of this particular peg, but yes, a Technic pen. If you look up Mills plate, though, you can find lots of instructions on how to build them. In fact, there's a free PDF on, what is that website where you can go and you can upload modular builds and like you can buy them from people? Why am it's been so long since I looked at it. Do you guys know what website I'm talking about though? It's like, what's the website where you can go and buy like other people's mocks and stuff? Rebrickable, thank you. There's a free PDF on how to build a Mills plate on Rebrickable.
This is my favorite example that we have of something built on a Mills plate. It is, I need to turn this the correct way. This is the Strange,
the Sanctum
Sanctorum, yes.
Yes, Sanctum Sanctorum.
Dr. Strange's. But as you can see, I am holding it in one hand by the edge of the Mills plate. There are no other hands currently holding this up, and it is very sturdy.
Yep.
I am not afraid of moving it around.
Which is great. And that's why we like to have them on the Mills. Oh, actually, can you bring that back over? Because this one has the pegs in the position. So the other thing that I was talking about is, so like you can see, we put the Technic slots in here, the yellow bricks there. And so you can put the Technic pins into those, and then that way you're not necessarily having to pin your build together by the building itself. You're pinning it by the base, which just keeps it more stable. It just looks nicer. And if you bring this to a con and other people have that, and say you did like a cool superhero build and a bunch of people want to be like, oh my God, we're gonna do this. Basically, it's kind of like how cosplay people will get up and do big photo shoots and stuff. I imagine at Lego conventions, people are like, all right, guys, we're gonna do a big Star Wars build this year. We're gonna do like a whole span of the 7 movies across, or the,
yeah, that's how they do it,
or whatever. And then they just, and each person gets like assigned a piece and they bring it together. Exactly, and that is just so cool to me. So that's the benefit of Mills plates. Not only does it make your own builds more stable, but it makes them more like community driven, because then you can like interact with the community and have them added in. So hello, Otto, it's lovely to see you. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like, the one disadvantage to Mills plates is they are a little expensive to build, because you will have to go and get either 3x2s, and a lot of them, or 2x2s, and then you'll have to find some sort of like large plates, if you can, to cover the surface, because it makes it just a lot easier to build on. Also, I know
we are dirty cheaters, and you can buy these large like single plates, the base plates, in like a pack of 20 on Amazon for like $5.
that are non-Lego brand.
They are non-Lego, yeah.
But they work great with them, and it's fine, and they're just the bases, so who the fuck cares?
Plates, I think it's absolutely fine. So really what you're paying for is then the 2x2 bricks, which I would normally use Lego for, and then the actual tiles on top, which you definitely wouldn't use Lego for, because they would be exposed.
Yeah, exactly.
But for structural reasons, at least because like an actual Lego, like, what is that, 32 by 32?
32 by 32, yep,
Yeah.
I actually literally counted it earlier.
Lego 32 by 32 is like $5 or $10 or something like that.
By the way, this is what I think you should build when you want to.
I just finished the script. What is it, the dragon?
Yes, it is. That entire book is the dragon.
Oh, cool. I might work on this later.
Excellent. All right, I'm gonna keep building. But I think I got, so.
Sorry, I just finished writing the entire script and I'm...
No, that's awesome. Can you, I just want to count, make sure I counted this correct. It looks like I've got 5 is where this ends, because this is the frontmost portion of this portion of the build, and this is where I am, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Perfecto! Just occurred to me that
It's got to go underneath that.
it's gonna have to go underneath that, so I'm gonna just remove that little piece there, but this is why I added this green brick, because I wanted to stabilize it a bit more, although I just ruined it, because these aren't connected at all. And I wanted them to...
Oh, because they're meant to be on the base.
Yeah, well, no, they're not. They're actually just free floating here, but they're not actually, like, the only thing that's holding them together is the edge. And I was like, I'm gonna stabilize that a little bit. Well, I was pressing on it in the center, like, just from our... Yeah, I have the greens down here. Okay, so I need that off for right now. Where do these blues go in? I'm skipping ahead, chat. I'm skipping ahead because I can. All right, nope. I see. All right, so it's this. Aha. Okay, so it's just doing that.
So to clarify, what she's having to do, she has to skip ahead because a couple of steps here are put pieces underneath, but she can't put something underneath because she's attaching it to a Mills plate.
Yep. It's also the reason why, more than likely, and I've already taken them out back here, but I'm probably going to remove any of the pegs that connect the buildings together, because it's not going to be necessary for what I'm doing. Although well, I might on this side, but I don't think on this side. If I try to do it on this side, because it's on the plate, it's not gonna slot into each other. This one though will, because it's on the edge of the plate, so it will be fine. Okay, where is my other blue piece? Blue piece? Hello? Blue? There you are. You should probably be blue.
Your microphone's not picking up music on TV.
No, I stopped moving or doing anything with because I was like squeaking this and I was making sure it wasn't moving, but no.
What?
Well, I kind of want, you can see a little bit of the brown there, and I was like, oh, should I switch that to be blue? But no, I'm just gonna leave it. It'll be fine. It'll be a little bit of sand. We can switch it later if we want to. Should I just do it now, though, before it becomes too much of a pain in the ass?
I think it'll be fine.
Okay, you're sure? Okay. There we go. We're in, and then that can go back on. We did it! Now we can go back to where we were.
How's chat?
Chat's doing well. The gray bricks with the gray base with the blue bricks kind of looks like a server bank. I do agree. It does kind of look like a server bank, doesn't it? I hadn't thought of that before, but you're absolutely right.
Hold on. Wait. Folks, you're hacking the Jurassic Park mainframe.
Oh my god.
You remember that?
Yes, I do. Oh my god, that was...
I don't know how
The animation, it actually looked pretty cool. The animation for that silly hacking thing that the girl did,
Yes.
oh my god, so ridiculous.
Like, oh, we're going through
We're
the
going-
alleyway.
Auto, I wish it had come with dice, but no. It does come with a PDF that you can go onto the LEGO website and download to be able to play a game of D&D. However, it does not come with dice. That would have been a lovely touch. Imagine if they had like a way that you could make dice. Oh, that should be a set. If they can fix...
Well, they wouldn't be balanced.
Well, no.
So it would only be sculpture.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I don't want them to be like, I don't want to roll them. They would break.
I think one of the things that got voted on but didn't get picked was like a big D20 with a dragon coming out of it.
Oh, that's cool. I just want the D20. Like, I just want a decorative...
They wanted it to be practical, hence why this is a mold that you can actually use this as a set.
That's true. That's fair. I forget, with the D&D modular that's supposed to come with this, like, is it meant that you do the adventure on the playset?
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, I don't know if we'll be able to do that with it on Mills plates, because I kind of get the impression you're meant to, like, break it apart.
Open it up and yeah. No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Oh my god, there are stickers. Where are the stickers?
Probably in some sheet. Maybe is it in there with the wings?
No.
Oh, okay. Best you find your sticker sheets then.
What? Can you double check that? I didn't think I saw stickers in there.
Normally it's in the envelope with the book.
Yes. There we go. Okay. So there's a couple stickers. Aww. One of the stickers is a Dragonborn family with their egg. It hasn't hatched yet. That's so cute. Okay. I need this one. And then sticker numero uno. It goes on the inside. This looks like our little adventuring board. Boop. Bam! And I need to put it on this. Oh, I faced that the wrong way. Oh, I did it wrong anyways. Oh, do they? Really? They do have a dice set. Okay, that's cool. Minotaur game set 3841. So that must be a really early set then. Right? Isn't 38...
Or is that... I know they did that board game line that didn't do very well.
Oh, is it part of that maybe?
Oh, his chat's still not showing up.
Oh, oh yeah, they're not... Yeah.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Why?
Because chat is hooked up to Hobby Night, not to Brick Night.
Oh, of course, of course. That's fine.
All
that's
right, I'm gonna work on that later.
Yeah, no, we'll work on that
I
later.
need to make a separate overlay for Brick Night.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just brain farted on that.
Oh no, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. But that makes sense that we would need to do that. Also, I need to look that up. Also, yes, Covenant, I did see the Lord of the Rings kit that they announced today. I had seen leaks of the Hobbit set a while ago. Really loved the ad, though, for...
Yeah, the ad did a lot to sell me on it. I'm not thrilled by it. It's the price. The price isn't what bothers me so much.
I actually just don't like the build.
It's a hill. You know, it is just sort of a lumpy hill.
It's a lumpy hill, and personally, I wish there was a little bit, and I know that green is probably the best green that they have to match like the rolling hills of the setting in the movies especially. However, I wish they had gone with like a darker green or like
There is a darker green now, but they haven't made a lot of parts of it yet.
I also wish, like, I also would have been fine if instead of it being this green, that it was this green, the light green, the olive green color tone, and then had some of those brighter pops in there. Cause like, for me, it weirdly makes it overly cartoony. And I don't know why, like, that bothers me, but I think because the other two Lord of the Rings sets are so adult in their vibe, this one feels so child-friendly because of how luscious green it is, which I know fits Hobbiton. So I'm like, I'm trying, like, it's a weird problem that I have with it.
So much of the piece is a big, complete bag end. Meaning that it's just the full hill, right?
Right.
Whereas I'm like, yes, the inside of bag end is very cool. But the outside is not.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it is too, is like the outside of Bag End is not like super exciting to me.
So, and if you asked me, Chaos Cultist, what would you have made the set then? The Scourging of the Shire, of course.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
I want to see somebody who comes out, you know, like, combining the Mordor set and the Hobbiton set.
Oh my god, yes.
Into the Scourging of the Shire.
Yes.
Oh, it's over.
I destroyed it!
Roll for strength.
Roll for strength.
Roll the die.
I broke
Are
it.
you feeling brave tonight? How brave? Brave enough to face off against hideous monsters?
You know that too well. You know that too well.
Brave enough to go adventuring in dank, dark castles in the night?
My god.
Brave enough to face a dragon strap?
I mean, there is a dragon to face in this.
Okay, we can somehow convince a group of people that that video is for the Lego.
Oh my god. Oh, that would be funny. Okay, so I think I did that all correct. Yes. And then this goes like that. Boop. Oh, and the stone. All of the little stones, the wee stone. Oh, all right, I need 4 of those. I need 1 of these. I need 1. Hello, Kita. Did you come down to say hello? I'm hungry. I want food. I'm hungry. Okay, so let's get that down, and then this triangle piece is gonna go there. And then we're gonna put one of these brown pieces there. Oh. Wonder how long it took them to fuss around with, like, where should I put these color combos and shape combos? Or do you think the Lego designers are just like, I've done so many freaking cobblestones, I don't even have to think about it anymore?
Have some. I mean, the thing is, they do it digitally.
Oh, that's true. They don't have to physically move them.
Yeah, it's tap it and swap between the colors.
That's true. You're right. Okay, fine. It's not so bad then. Oop. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. Now let's put this cool, like, I love this door. Look at this wooden door. I see you. I see you. I'm looking at you. Through the window. Yarr. All right, what do I need to put on here? I need to put a gold, because whoever owns this house is fancy AF. Oh, that's so cute.
Who, Kita?
No, this door.
I'm sorry.
Kita is very cute, though. Look at you. Hi. Meow. Meow. Oh, what a nuzzle. What a nuzzle. Can anybody see your tail? No, you're too low. No. Maybe if you come over here. There's her tail. You can see the top And it's gone. Are you rubbing on that box? You being a cute girl rubbing on that box? Yeah. I'm a cat and that's what I do. I'm a cat and that is what I do. I rub my face all over the things. Oop, 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 oop. Come on, door, get in there. Come, door! Door, please. Don't fight me. There we go. I did it. I conquered the door. Oh. Okay, this is going. There we go. Is that right? Is that... I think that's correct.
Surprise Dungeons and Dragons pack opening!
Oh. Very well. Will I pull another bronze dragon? Or copper dragon?
Any dragon would be good.
I pulled a young red dragon.
Pull it to the damn camera, woman!
So, first off, Bane's Invoker.
You hold it in front and then you take them.
To stand for this.
Oh my god, you have to stand. How terrible.
Alright, Bane's Invoker. Young red dragon. Which is what we'll be building today.
See?
A cloak, wood swarmkeeper. Winter Eldrin. Chain Devil.
I love chain devils.
Goliath Paladin. A Citadel Gate. The Underdark Explorer. A Dire Mimic.
That's a big mimic.
It's a big mimic. Warehouse Thief.
Yeah, that mimic is what happens when the chest of drawers from Beauty and the Beast has too much.
It's true. A Command Tower.
It's a commander set.
Dragonborn Looter. A Guildsworn Prowler. Noble Purse. Noble's Purse. A V-Rock. A Giant Ankang, which I actually think was one of the monsters in the book. Zararok Deathbringer.
Is it legendary?
Hardy Outlander. Kindred Discover.
That's your rare.
Discovery.
And your hollow is...
Caller of the Small and Orc Ranger.
Cool.
And then I got Boo!
Go for the eyes, Boo!
I think that's literally what he's doing. He's literally going for the eyes.
That's what Boo does.
Actually, that's what the quote is on the card.
Of course it is.
Let's see.
I knew that. However,
As Kindred Discovery enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Whenever a creature you control of that chosen type enters the battlefield or attacks, draw a card. Okay. I mean, it's not a bad rare that I got. It's just not like super amazing or anything. No, it's no copper dragon. I've pulled so many copper dragons from these Baldur's Gate sets.
swipe through these real quick.
Nice.
I agree.
All right, let me.
I do have.
We both do. Yay! All right, chat. Let's get back to building. Now that we've. Oh my god, I'm sliding all over the place. Hold on.
What's going on with it?
My blanket is completely falling off.
Whose fault is that?
It's my fault. I wiggle too much. I'm wiggly. I may need to get some gold dye Lego poly bags. Oh, do they have? Really? Do they have like, what do you mean gold dye Lego? Yeah, I've never heard of that either. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We have a wall to build. And or a fireplace, I think. I actually think we're building a fireplace. Okay. Or maybe it's either a hearth. It could be a blacksmith's, like, no, I don't think this is a blacksmith. It's probably a hearth. Boop. Okay, and then, yeah, it's definitely a hearth. It's got a small flame in it. I'll have to look that up, Otto. All right, so we got that done. Let's go ahead and put our top piece on. And then we need this. Oh, I threw it wildly. Oh, wrong way. Wait, did I grab the right? No, I did not grab the right piece. I need this one. That one. This is the piece I need. All right, and then we go like that. Okay. Oh, interesting. It's like a little gap. What did I just... Oh, I knocked... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, shit, I knocked off the... Okay, hold on. I can deal with this. Okay, clearly that is not going to work the way that I want it to, so I'm just going to remove it. Because it got knocked loose. I'm gonna just hope that it stays where it's supposed to. I mean, they did build it that way, so it'll be fine. It will be fine, Jet. It will be fine. Oh, thank you, Vaughn. Got it. So it's like, is it actually gold plated then? Or is it like actual gold plated Lego, or is it just like shiny? Is it just gold shiny? I bet it's just the shiny coating. I think I know now that what you might be talking about. I think I've seen the really shiny gold pieces before. I think in like a lot of the Chinese New Year's festival stuff, actually, they tend to use it. They also use the dull gold, because there's also a metallic, like, non-shiny gold that I've seen before as well, which I actually really like, but it scuffs so easily. As opposed to like this gold, which is like the really shiny yellow gold, you know? Or, well, it's not shiny though, but it's got that gold hue to it. I will actually need that piece, so appropriately grabbed. Where I need it for this window. Here's its counterpiece. Boop. Book! Every time windows open like this, that is what I think of. I think of Bette Midler, because I can't remember the character's name now off the top of my head. Bette Midler pushing the windows open and like screaming out book and Hocus Pocus when she's looking for her dearly departed book. Her spell book specifically. Which feels appropriate for a D&D. Oh my god. A Hocus Pocus D&D game would be so fun. Gold rubber instead of... Wait, Lego makes a game dice. It utilizes tile faces on each side of different... 40 sets have them, but they... Oh. Dude, Otto, that's so cool. I'll have to look into that. And you said it's 4648939? Okay, hold on. Let me screenshot that. That's my face. Okay, there we go. Got it. I will have to take a look at that. Winifred, thank you, Sean. I couldn't remember Winifred's name, but I was like, Bette Midler, I at least know the actress's name. But yes, Winifred, exactly. When she just hollers out, book. It's so good. That is also a set that I built onto Mill's Plate, actually. My Hocus Pocus set, because I do have that set. Lego has done something with it. I hope they do another one next year. Or I guess technically this year. It would have been last year that they built it. What is happening here? See, okay. This is sinking. Oh! I have to make this work. I have to make this work. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is we're doing that. We're doing that because I can't have it sit there. Take that off right now. Is it still not gonna? Hold on. I'm going to make this work if it kills me. And it might. All right, when I want to do, that. And then I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do that to connect that one. And then we're gonna connect those there. And then just to be extra secure, because I'm feeling anal, I'm gonna do that to secure those together. And then, okay, so we're then gonna put this into place. Bam, bam. Okay, secure. I'm not gonna do that. I need to put this on first. Okay. So that's in place. I'm now going to extra reinforce because, again, it's pissing me off that it's falling so much. Okay, so then I'm also gonna do a little bit of a buffer here. Knocking things off, it's fine. I can fix it, chat, don't worry. And a little buffer there. Now, you will stay together or I will destroy you. Okay. Go, go, go. And now I should be... Just separated something. Felt it. I felt it, I felt it, I felt it. Okay. Sorry, that was loud. There we go. I'm just securing the whole damn line, the whole connection point. Okay, I have secured it. It should not separate, I hope. Because that was super annoying as I was pressing down. Okay, I think I fixed it. Now let's set what we had done. We need to put that there. Okay, lovely. This then goes here, and then we have that like that. This is gonna come. Oh, I put this on wrong. Oh, okay, just it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can fix it. I can fix it. I can fix that mistake. That I think goes there. That goes there, and that goes there. There we go. Okay, and then that now goes like that. This goes inside. As a little table in front of the window. I see. And then this door goes there. Like, it's stable. When I put pressure, it's not like weirdly warping on me anymore. Huzzah! I did it. Sean, you definitely know you're Disney. I will completely back that up. Also, how are you doing, sir? I feel like it's been a little while since we've chatted. Nice. You've been up since 1:30 a.m.? Pavman, go to bed. Oh man, you need to take a nap. I hope you get a good, nice, long rest later. Because that is... You're up too much. You're up too much. Okay, so we've done that. We are ahead. Now we can move on to the dock. Which is apparently over very deep water. Because this is like, they went with such a dark blue. Where the fuck is my other... Oh, there it is. I figured it out. If you guys have not realized yet, this is not family-friendly Lego. I will swear. And I am not sorry. It's what I do. Can't help myself, I'm sorry. I actually am sorry, but I genuinely can't help myself sometimes. So I hope there are no children watching. Dude, I also wish for official 40K Lego. You know what I will actually take, because I've been working on one of their kits for the first time, and I have to say that I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty satisfied with what I have experienced so far with it, but I've been building a Kobe set. If any of you guys are familiar with Kobe, they are a competitor to Lego. They've been around for a number, like quite a while actually. But they actually have an official license with the Tank Museum in England. Which is really cool. So if you want like historical builds, at least they do that. And while I know Lego is very unlikely to ever do an official 40K thing, honestly, if Kobe picked it up, I'd be down for that. I'd be very into it. Oh, I don't know when did I put that on? When did I put that on? Okay, right there. It's okay. I only barely missed this step. There, that, and then this is gonna go here. We need to bring more water in here because this looks silly with all this sand. I've got a bunch of water, open beach. I'll fill that out later though. I might have to... I have no idea if I have dark blue pieces like that. Some thoughts on how I might be able to play with that though. No. Okay, hold on. Where do you go? Because you're definitely a piece that should go somewhere. Okay, not there. No. Aha! There you are. You go right there. That makes sense. Where do you go? What the fuck? Where did I... Oh my god, chat. What? Oh no, did I... completely... What? 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 Chat, I have two large gray pieces. Where did... How did I miss these? Hold on. You know, I thought it was really weird that this wasn't stable. I just figured out why. Because I freaking missed a piece. You know all of that green that I just put under there for no reason? For no bloody reason? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Oh my god, look, it stabilizes it. Okay. Hold on, I think I just need to remove these. And maybe those. Will this still... swell? Everything's fine. I pressed too hard. All right, that's fine. I can't believe I missed that though. That is so silly. This at least gives me good guidance for where you go. And then we're gonna put you there. We then set this back up there. Wow, it's so much more stable. It's almost like when you actually put in all of the correct pieces, it works properly. I can't believe I didn't notice those were sitting there until the very bloody end. That is... I am a piece of work. I am a wonderful, amazing piece of work. Okay, that goes there. That all goes there. Is that okay to have there? I think I want it. All right, there we go. There we go. Now it's not blocking things. Okay. And then, let's see, I think this one goes here. That one goes there. This is gonna fling wildly out of my hand. Oh my God, when I press that down, it's so much more stable. Oh my goodness, it's almost like... I should have realized something was wrong and maybe actually looked at my pieces when I was like, wow, this floor is really unstable. This is really unusual for Lego. Oh my God. Okay, well, now that we figured that out, now this feels like an appropriate amount of extra. Where, I didn't use any of these. I also don't think I used this. Where does the... Oh my God, chat. Hold on, I need to double check one more thing. Okay, so nothing there. I didn't miss anything there. I'm just double checking that I didn't miss anything else. I used all those pieces. Nothing's missing there. I used everything there. I used everything there. Okay. I did all that. Did they just give me random 2 pieces? Oh, it's for the dwarf. Oh, a little light. I see. Oh, okay. It's a little lantern. I have 2 of these little, like, things. And I'm like, what are these for? It's for the, it's a little lantern. So silly. All right, well, there we go. Now, I'm fine. They also gave me an extra, they gave me an extra window piece. That's kind of unusual. This is going to be my, this has other pieces in it. Hold on. Let's get the big one because it'll probably have a lot of extra pieces. This is gonna be my bowl. Oh, extra pieces. And I have 2 brick separators just in case. All right, let's go, chat. Let's go. It is coming together great. Ooh, Vaughn, Warhammer Fantasy would be a really cool step for them to take. I would be very into that. Like them coming out with like a cool... Oh my God. Okay, imagine Altdorf. Imagine Von Karstein's castle. Oh my God, it would be so cool. But that's the thing, is like, what would the sets be? Like, realistically though, if they were to do, because like, I know we all want minifigs of the characters. I get that. I'm behind that. I'm for that. I'm into that. Give it to me now in my face, okay? I want minifigs. But like, what would you do for the sets though? Like, what would the sets be? You absolutely did contribute to my distraction. That's true. I can just blame you guys for me missing that, can't I? Perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna keep throwing those on the floor. It's the wizard cloak. I'm on the complete wrong step in the book. I'm almost back on the start of step 1. Boop. All right. Elf lady. Oh, she's got the... I do love the ears. I love the elf. Like, that's how you get the elf ears, is it's part of the hair. So good. Dude, she looks awesome. You have shoulders. Where are your shoulders? Aha, they're in this bag. Do you have a rapier? Why is there a rapier in here? You're a wizard. Oh, hey! Oh my gosh. Okay, chat. They do seem to give you male, female heads for each character, which is great because the elf also has, the elf uses the exact same hair, but you can give him, do you have a second? Oh, there it is. Male head. With 2 faces. It flew out of my hand. There we go. So he's got his scared face, happy face, and then we got, hold on, let me see if I can get her hair back off. There we go. And then we've got grumpy, whoa, stop looking at my face and look at her face, please. Camera. There we go. Grumpy face. Happy face. All right, so I think because we made the dwarf, well, woman, I'm gonna make the elf a dude. Perfect. He's like, whoa! Oh my god, I cast a fireball and it was way bigger than I meant it to be. Okay, so we got that. You don't have extra hair, which is a right shame. Oh my god, there's a lute! She's not a bard at all! Oh, by the way, what are your accessories? You have... Is it printed? Oh my god, it's printed. I love printed pieces. Check that out. It's not focusing because it's so tiny. It does not want to. It's like, nope, there you go. That's as good as it's gonna get. I think that's casting fire. I think it's literally casting fireball. Is there another one? I think there's supposed to be 2. Yeah, there's supposed to be one with like, what looks like Shield of Faith. I am looking for the piece, but I don't see it. Oh, dude, oh my god, this set's so good. I love these little bottles. I want so many of these for my like farmer's market / grocery stores. Seriously, where's this other spell piece? It should... Oh, it's in this bag. It's in a bag I haven't emptied yet. There we go. Oh wait, that's a totally different one. Oh, that goes in the book. Oh, my bad. My bad. Okay. I don't know what this one is. It looks like it's an eyeball. It's an eyeball with rays of light going around it. All right. So we got that one. Okay, where's... Oh, there it is. Shield. There we go. So we got her little spells, which are super cute. And she also gets a wand. Using this piece and one of the diamonds. Sorry, he gets a wand. I've never done this before, zap! He zaps his dwarf friend. All right. Lady bearded dwarf, man. Lady bearded dwarf and our male dress wizard. Love it. Now that we're done, oh, I'm sorry, not quite done. I need to put the sticker on the front of the book. Dude, they totally made it look like it was clow cards. I am both pleased and offended. As a card capture, hold on. Let me get this on and let me show you. I don't know how many of you guys are gonna be familiar with Cardcaptor Sakura because it's a shoujo series from like the 90s. But this gives me such Cardcaptor vibes. Backdrops for certain battles. I mean, that would be cool. The problem is like, how would you like... I think the thing that really sells a Lego set is the impressiveness of the scale of the kit, right? So like, and the thing that makes Warhammer impressive, if you're not just doing some of the buildings, which I don't know how, like, I mean, I think you could get it across. I just don't know if Warhammer Fantasy's buildings are gonna like stand out amongst the already existing Lord of the Rings, D&D, and frankly their castle line, because it's gonna be iterations on castles, because everybody lives in a freaking castle. And then the battles themselves would be really cool, impressively scale-wise, but that would be such an expensive set because you'd basically be buying battle packs. Like, that's the thing. If Lego were to get into Warhammer, and trust me, I want this, but if Lego was to get into Warhammer, they would end up having to treat it like they were printing miniatures, because the main thing that people would want are minifigs of various characters. In the same way that when, you know, Joy Toys started making all the Warhammer 40K action figures, people were like, well, give me the Primarchs, and I want all of the Primarchs, I want everybody, I want every named character ever made. Give it to me now. That's what everybody went. And I mean, granted, they're doing that, so kudos to Joy Toy for doing that, but I don't think Lego could do that. And I think that's what people would want. I think ultimately that is what people would want, and I don't think Lego could, like, do it. Ooh, now see, that would be cool. If in 40K, they just made a bunch of Blackstone fortresses and, like, all the ships, that would be cool. But I don't... I mean, the whole problem is it's just military, though, right? They're not going to do that. That's why I think it'd be cool if Kobe did it. Because, like, Kobe already does military stuff. They literally have freaking Panzers and, like, Tigers and, like, a bunch of other World War I, World War II, like, builds, among other things. And like, a bunch of, like, planes and everything, too. And battleships. So, like, you know, I didn't actually look to see if the, what's the Bismarck? Is that what the really famous German one is that the song is made off? Isn't there's... Sabaton. Sabaton made a song called The Bismarck, I think, right? Because they do a bunch of, like, they literally just do military history music or songs about military history, which I love. But I think it was them that made the Bismarck song. I mean, that would be cool, Otto. Like, don't get me wrong. I would love to see them doing something. I don't know what I personally would want to see as a build for, like, a set outside of minifigs, like, offhand. Like, obviously the Golden Throne would be cool, but, like, how are you gonna, that's gonna have so many of those cabled pieces. Imagine building a Skitarii. Like, it's one of the, like, buildable figures, and you build, like, a Skitarii. They have all the Star Wars helmets. Maybe they could do Warhammer helmets. Like, that could be maybe interesting. And the problem is the Star Wars helmets are so small. Like, they're really small feeling. I have two of them. I did get two of them. I got Rex and I got Cody for the Clone Troopers, because they're, like, my boys. They are my boys. But I would love, I think it'd be kind of interesting to see, like, obviously Space Marine helmet, and they could do literally every chapter. Chaos Space Marine helmet. Like, the problem is like, how would you do an Aldari helmet? Because I would want to see them attempt that. I'd also be like, can I get an orc head? Please and thank you. Okay, then this needs to go there. I need a wedge, and then a larger wedge. Not that one, this one. Okay, so like that. And then, oh, I see. I see. Okay, so like that. Interesting. It's creating kind of a unique pattern on the... Stop focusing on me and focus on the build. Nope, focus on the build. I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to see my build without you focusing on my face. All right, there you go. Yeah, so you see like the weird, oh my God, it lost it because it saw more of my face. But you see on the roof, it's kind of an interesting pattern happening there. Do we continue it? No, no, we do not. However, I am gonna make a giant sign at a, oh, a dragon. This is where the dragon's eye goes. Oh, fancy. Oh my goodness, fancy. Like so? Yes. Ah. Okay, so... Okay, so I want to sticker. In plain sight! Oh my God, so clever. The name of this tavern? In plain sight. Because it's a beholder. Okay, let's try to center this as much as possible. Nope. Oh, come on, get it up. There we go. Angela, you can do it. Gentle. Gentle. Yeah! Look at my majestic sticker laying ability. Please focus on the eyeball. It's literally an eyeball. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. There you go. Boop, boop, boop. Look at that centering. Look at that beautiful, beautiful centering. Yeah, okay. Boop. 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 In plain sight. That's so cute. I love clever names like that. Wait a minute. Why aren't you on the same level? What did I miss? Probably this. Bam. Okay, that's better. That's better. And then I need the other one of these to make that. Okay, love it. Boop. So cute. The hardest part for the Golden Throne would be trying to do it justice in Lego form. I know, it really would. It would be very difficult to do it justice, but I think it'd be really cool to see them attempt it. Because like they have a bunch of those, they make it for, I've seen it for like Monkey Kid, I've seen them use it in some of their mech builds, but they have these rubber cabled pieces that really look like the cables that you would see coming out of like Mechanicus or like the out of the Golden Throne. Basically anytime you see that cabling that's covering the wiring that's going to and from various pieces of Space Marine armor, where it's got that like weird sort of, it's not corded. That's not the right term. It has a specific scrunched pattern, and you see it in hardware stores. You get it for like ducting and stuff like that. Like it's those types of like tubing. And I think that would work really well for it. I mean, you're right. You're very much right. All right. Bam, there. Oh! It's fine. Just destroying all the hard work I've done. Boop. Fixed it. Okay. Oh, that's what I did wrong. It goes here. Okay, that's better. I was like, wow, they really cover the sign. I just didn't center the sign in the correct spot. Check out the build so far. Little fireplace there. Our little message board. So cute. Our door opens. And then the front waterway, of course. this piece, and a 1x1. Oh, good. We're starting to stabilize the walls so that maybe I can stop knocking them the frack over every time I press down on things. Yay! All right, there we go. That's great. I will then need... You guys, I don't think you guys can hear it, but I am watching... What page am I on? Is that what you're looking for? I am currently on page 44 of book 1. Oh, but what I was saying before that is, I don't think you guys can hear it, but I've got some like Final Fantasy and like game music playing in the background, and Sephiroth just came on. What? One-winged angel. Why did I forget the name of it? One-winged angel. You know, honestly, I think I've seen some modders do some Nurgle stuff. Like, I've seen mock builds of... Sorry, I said Nurgle. I have seen some Nurgle stuff. I meant to say 40k as like a whole. Because I have seen... I've seen some mocks of Dreadnoughts. I've seen some mocks of a Great Unclean One, which looked really cool. And it used all of that green, that like olive green color that I love. It was like an entire build of that, and it was just glorious. As a Nurgle fan, I'm just like, I want to do it at one point. But like... That's what they could do. They could do all of the greater demons. They could do big builds of the greater demons, because like, they literally have a foundation of it too, because they did demon bulking. Oh my god. Guys, imagine a giant, what is the corn, like the big corn demon called? Like the Great Unclean One equivalent, the Keeper of Secrets equivalent, and then the Lord of Change equivalent. Like, what is the corn version of that? Because if they did that, they literally have a way to do it already, because they have the Demon Bull King, and they could just iterate on that and make it into a corn demon, and it would be so freaking cool, and I would love it so much. It'd be awesome. Okay. So that goes there. That goes like that. Then I need this to go here. This is gonna go on the center here, being part of the stonework of the fireplace, or the hearth. It literally is a hearth in this case, because it is a tavern. And I think I've put everything on that page, so now it is time to move on to the next. Oh, I got really sing-songy there with it. All right, so that goes there, and then that one goes like that. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, I think it is a Bloodthirster. Yes, I think you were, yes, thank you. I couldn't remember, for some reason, I was thinking like Bloodthirsters were a little bit smaller, but no, you're right. It would be a Bloodthirster, I believe. But yeah, imagine them doing like a Bloodthirster, because like they have Demon Bull King, and if you've not seen the build for Demon Bull King, one, I can grab it upstairs, so they literally own it. But it is a giant, he's about the yay big, okay? He's about like chest size for me. He is a large mech. He has very stable arms and functioning legs that like move, so they can like move and everything. They can hold things, so you can absolutely do the sword, and they have made giant blades already because they make them for Monkey Kid. So they can absolutely print it in like a red flame pattern, and I swear it would work amazing. And he even has hooves. He is literally a bull. He is a giant bull, and you could just turn it into a bloodletter, and it would be amazing. You could also turn it, oh, you know what? They have a bird version too. I think there is a mech bird version, so they even have a Lord of Change, like, skeleton to work off of. Oh, they should do it. D&D or Lego, just break your own rules and start working with Games Workshop, please. Dude, if that Amazon series does well and that makes Lego finally get into 40K, I'll be pleased. I'll live with that. Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Dun, 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 Sephiroth. Have you guys seen the guy? I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he does music with whips. And he played One-Winged Angel with his whips and sang it from memory. And I was so impressed. Oh my God, please spin. For the love of everything that is holy. For the love of the Emperor, please spin. Straighten. Straight. There you go. Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Okay, need 3 of those. I am finally repeating that pattern that I was showing you guys earlier. Just on the other side. I almost threw that piece onto the floor. I don't know why I gasped like that. It would have been easy enough to find. I don't even have carpet anymore. Also saying carpet in a really weird way. I apologize. Just there we go. There we go. There we go. And then we need... Is it these little guys? Yeah, it's the little ones. It's the little ones. Sephiroth. Okay, so that's like that. We then need to put that there. Okay. I'm gonna put that on the corner as it suggests, and by suggests, I mean as the instructions tell me, and I'm a good girl and I follow the instructions. I am not smart. I'm not smart enough. I'm not brave enough is what I meant to say to try to do my own mocks yet. It's not something that I'm ready for. How many of you guys have tried your own mocks? Have you seen that? Oh my God, Sanguinius versus Horus would be really cool. Yeah, I think his name is Jack the Whipper, actually. I think that is exactly who I'm talking about having. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's Jack the Whipper. And he does music with his whips, and it's really, really cool stuff. he did One-Winged Angel, and it cracked me up. Because I'm like, oh, what a nerd. What a nerd. All right, we can scoot that out of the way. We don't need it for, oh, that's what's hiding that. Okay, so I've been staring at this section going, man, it really pisses me off that this flame is just, also that means I can actually do it the way that I originally had intended, so hold on. Oh, I may have, nope, I can still do it. I can still do it, chat, okay. So I was like sitting there going like, man, this fireplace is like, got this, like, it's cool, but it's got this like, big gap back here and you can see everything. And I was like, what? This better get covered. It is. We're building what's covering it right now. Get ready. Hold your butts. Don't actually hold your butts. It's completely unnecessary. It's not that extreme, but we're building a brick wall. Very exciting. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay, but this is kind of cool. So you see, I've done this, right? Like I made this shape. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these pieces on the sides somehow. Which directions do I angle them though? Oh, I see. Okay, so this one first goes in like that. So it goes in like that. And then we're gonna put another one like so. And then we create a of bricks. Let's do this a couple more times. Yep, basically I'm building a chimney for the fireplace. That is exactly correct. I don't know why I didn't think of the word chimney as the correct terminology to talk about it, but yes, chimney is correct. All right, so we got that in place, and then, ooh. Okay, let me put that up there, and then we put Am I out of the... What? Oh? Chat? I have run out of... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh my god, chat, I'm an idiot. I am the biggest idiot I've ever experienced. Okay, I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it right now. I understand what I did wrong. I used too many of the same pieces. That is what I need to do. And then on this side, we need to just put another one of these squares. I can read what is going on my instructions, I swear. This is really cool looking, actually, though. I really like this as a... Because, like, look at that. Look at the texture. Like, I love that. That's so fun. I am completely I am not even. Not straight. Which there's nothing wrong with. But I want these pieces to be a little bit more straight. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. And then, now that I haven't overly used all my pieces and completely borked up my pattern, we can now add that piece in. And then we put one more piece on top, kind of like what we did before, but on the opposite side. So that we can do that. Put one more gray piece. Love it. Just shift it nice and even. Okay, and then it goes right there. And now we've blocked that spot. We have a nice little chimney. It looks freaking amazing. I love it. All right, what do we keep doing now? Oh, we're putting some peppers and cherries in a box. Peppers and cherries. Ooh, I have 2 boxes. Do I get to use 2? Oh, I am using 2 boxes. All right, cherries. Cherries, little peppers. Boop, boop, boop. And then do I seal the boxes? I do. Goodbye, little peppers. Say goodbye to the peppers. They go goodbye. Cherries. So how many people do you think out there in the world exist with boxes filled with little foods like this because a set told them to build it and they somebody broke down their pieces but then didn't open these little boxes and so there's just food sitting in them still? I bet there's a lot. I bet there's a lot of boxes like this that are still sealed with food in them. Oh, those actually go on the outside. Oh, they were delivered. Or somebody can steal from them. Oh my gosh. There we go. Lovely. So the boxes actually sit right there. Right there. Out exposed to the elements. Aha, and then this piece is meant to go up here. Let's not forget that. That seems important. Okay, now we can make a table of sorts. 1, 2, and then 3. So 1, 2, and so it's gonna go there. Nope, just kidding. There, right by the entrance, so they can knock somebody over. Oh, I think I should put this other piece in first. I think I should build the table coat rack thingamadoodle that it wants me to build first. Because otherwise I don't know if I can get it in past it. Okay, so this, and then I need one of these, and then 3 of these hook thingamadoodles. Little claws. I might get up and stretch a little bit myself, but honestly, because I'm downstairs and near my kitchen, I don't really feel like I need to like do a BRB screen. I feel like I could probably just still chat, but like take a break. This is not nearly as intensive as say Rogue Trader is, where I do need to like give myself a little bit of a longer break just to let my eyes go, stop reading for a few moments. Because that's what I feel like ends up happening. It's just me going blink, blink, blink. Oh boy. All right, so this then has this go over top. But thank you for... No breaks until we're 60 pages in. Well, we're close. We're on page 51. We're on page 51, so we can take a break. You know what? We'll take a break when we get to the next bag. How about that? Which we will be soonish. We're not too far from it. So we'll take a short break when we get back to the next bag, but I'm not too concerned about that immediately. Whoa. Everything's chill. You did not see that? Nothing occurred? What the I've never seen that piece before. And if I have, oh, that's an axe head. Why doesn't my dwarf have it? Oh, because she has a hammer. That makes sense. What am I looking for? I completely lost my brain. What am I looking for? There it is. That is what I'm looking for. I found it. My intelligence is what I'm looking for. Somebody cast, maybe the wizard cast, is there a spell to make somebody dumb? Surely there is. Surely in AD&D there was a spell to like make someone stupid. Okay, so we got that in place. We got the table into place. Aha, that is a storage for one's weapons. So we'll put the little loot. Okay, get out of here. No, no. Ah, I see, actually. The loot goes... Oh, careful, Angela. Careful. Okay, so the loot goes there in the wall, in that little peg hole. Then we need to make an axe. Okay, so the axe is gonna go there. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm breaking everything. Okay, so there's the axe. Then we have the spear. Yes, I do need the spear. Okay, the spear. Oh, there we, oh my God, please. Fingers. There we go. Spear and the rapier. Look at that little weapons rack. How cute. Oh my goodness. You got your bard's weapon, you got a rogue weapon, you got a either ranger or warrior weapon, and then you got another ranger or warrior weapon. I guess it could also be like a paladin weapon, a cleric weapon. The axe could definitely be a cleric weapon. The rapier could be like also another bard weapon. I've actually seen bards with rapiers before. What other classes would have an axe, a rapier, a spear, or a lute? I mean, lute's pretty obvious. It's bard and a bard subclass. Don't really think you get much other than that. Oh my gosh, that's what that was for. That's so clever. Okay, so, okay, let me show you first before I plug it in. So on this wall, hold on, this one, there, you see those two little spots? I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That is where this keg is supposed to go. And I actually think because of those two things on the wall, I think it's gonna slot in. I think it's actually gonna peg into place. Oh my God, it does. Holy shit, that's so good. Oh, I love how stable that is. I also forgot to do a step on my last step. I'm jumping ahead. I need this. I need these pieces. Boop. Boop. Come on, there we go. And then, okay, it goes here because we're creating a lovely divide because this is, I guess, the kitchen. Why would your sign asking for people's assistance be behind the kitchen window? But you know, it's fine, whatever. I'm not here to judge. I'm absolutely here to judge. Okay, we've done that. It's brilliant. We've put that in place. We need 2 bottles. One needs to go there. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, just kidding. It doesn't go there at all. They go by these windows because somebody was just getting drunk by the window. There we go. Okay, so those 2 bottles are in there. Ooh, ooh. I love how this is turning out. It's so cute. God, I love doing interior work on Lego builds. Okay. Next, I need... Oh, it's meant to be a plate. The hell is this meant to be? Ancient ketchup? Ancient ketchup. D&D ketchup, I guess. All right, sorry, my nose suddenly started running. It's because I sneezed. It's because I sneezed. That's why my nose started running. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, what do I need now? I need these 2 tea glasses. I guess we're gonna make one of them milk. Or have a foamy top, I guess. Okay, so that one goes there. And then we have the beer bottles. So it's a bunch of people drinking different things. Maybe somebody has a foamy topped beer. Some person has like whiskey and the other person has wine. Wine comes in a green bottle sometimes, right? Beer also comes in a green bottle, but wine, I want them to all be different. It's very important to me that they're all different. Is that everything? No, absolutely not. Angela, you have this giant... What the hell? Interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen this piece. In this one, I legitimately mean... Okay, please stop focusing on my face and actually show chat this focus. Camera, please. Okay, you see how it has that line? I've never seen that before. I've seen pieces where they have a groove cut into them so that other pieces can slot in, but not like this, not curved like this. And it's going inward, which is kind of weird to me. What is the point of that? Am I even using that for anything? How odd. All right, I don't know what I'm using it for, but I've got it ready to go. I need this in one of these. Okay, so this is gonna go like that. That will go here, and that one will go there. The corners will be these pieces. Oops, I put that in the wrong spot. And then I dropped it inside. Ooh, whoopsie daisy. All right, there we go. And then this goes like that. Okay. So this is really like our connection point to the upper level. This and this, I'm just pointing as if I have an upper camera. These are gonna be our only 2 connection points for the upper level. So it's gonna be this section here, and then this section here. Those are where maybe these, but I doubt it. Okay, so we got, so that needs to go there. All right, and then this one probably goes over top these 2. Yep. Okay, love it. And then this gray piece, oh, it's not even that full gray area like I thought. It's just the 2. Interesting. All right, well that has completed bag 2 for us. I actually really like the interior. It's very cute. Can open the windows. You see all the weapons in there. And then the front's looking really good too. So you got your dock. I love the sign. The door looks really cool. I love the decorations that are happening like along this. I love that you can see the interior a little bit with like that chicken on the window or on that plate in there. Oh, let's open the door. Boop, boop. And you immediately see the beer, so you know it's a tavern. Bam, boop. All right. Okay, so we did all that. We have a couple of extra pieces. These all look like they should be, nothing is repeating, and they all easily look like stuff that does get left over, because they always give you extras for some of the small stuff in these bags. We're building the Gnome Warrior! I think it also gets a male option, but it's really kind of hard to tell based on the picture. This got 3. We got some nice purple pieces. Oh, I will take a break. I'm gonna go ahead and walk around a little bit. Yeah, isn't it looking really cool? I love the way that it's looking. Oh my gosh, that was so loud. I'm so sorry. I'm also going to, while I take this break, pick up my trash, because I have made a mess. Oh, I'm completely behind the chair. Hi. Let me just clean up my mess of plastic. There we go. There we go. Nice and cleaned up. Where's my water bottle? There, it's behind you guys. How dare you block it from me. Hello, Robert. How are you doing today, sir? It's lovely to see you in chat. Taking a little break to stretch my legs and everything. Oops, I put that completely in line of sight. There we go. Otto, I am so glad that you are enjoying the set and hanging out. I'm really glad that we're finally doing some stuff on our Lego channel here. Like, we've put out a couple videos, which I've been loving. And like I said, we are working on our next one, but I've been wanting to live stream on this channel for a bit. And so it's nice to actually getting to do that. You know, honestly, I don't really feel like I need to do much more break-wise. I'm just gonna get back to building. I like it. I like it too much. Bag 3. Try to keep my trash together a little bit more this time. Oh, a lot of fun purple pieces in this one. I'm very excited. Our little gnome friend looks cool. All right. Dude, look at this torso piece for the gnome. Focus. It's like, no, the shiny metallic is too much. I love that. I love how detailed these sets tend to be. I don't know if I've seen the short elf ears before. Did they do this for the hobbits? I can't remember. That's so cute. All right, where are your 2 heads? I want to see which face I want. Okay, yep, there is a girl and a boy. So I'm gonna make the gnome. What's the next character? Lady Orc. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna make my only male character is gonna be my wizard. He's gonna have an absolute time with his full female party of beefy ladies, because he's gonna have an orc rogue, which I guess won't be like, she'll still be beefy because she's an orc. You know, they're very large already. She's gonna have a beefy gnome, like a thick gnome warrior, and a squat bearded lady dwarf. I love it. Also, this shoulder piece is freaking rad. Look at her shoulder piece. How cool. This is why they need to do Warhammer. All right, and where are your legs, my dear? You have your sword and your shield, which is apparently attached to another piece. Whoopsie daisy. Let's go ahead and give it. There you go, your shield, your sword. Where are your legs? Where are your legs? There they are, I found them. Boop. Bam! I was just making sure there wasn't any of the pieces, accessories I was missing, but there is our lady gnome. Our warrior lady gnome. He has a little thing, or she has a little thing on her back where she could end up holding something else. Can you put the shield in that? Oh my god, bro! She can carry her shield on her back. It sticks really far back, but it's doable. Oh, that's kind of cute. Actually, I like it. Is there a way to like? There we go. Now it looks like she's carrying it because I tilted it slightly, so it's like it's slung over her back. I love it. Okay, enough fussing with the figure. Let's build. This is the second layer to our tavern. Okay. There it is. Like, where's my 2x1? There we go. And then we need this. Like that. And then this square piece, like so. Okay, cool. That's looking good. We can continue. So I'll do that. We need to bring this piece in, which is gonna go right there. And there we go. There's the square we need. And there. Boop. Okay, and that goes there. So that's the underside of our first layer and the top side, which makes sense. That kind of looks like it fits. In fact, it does quite well. All right, so if we flip this like that, now we can start building the the walls up. Need another one of these and our next sticker, which I'm assuming is number 3. Yep. Get rid of the fuzz. All right. Come on, come on, sticker, don't fight me. There we go. I did it. It's a smidge. It's a smidge crooked. Yes. All right. Then I need these two. Oh, nope. Just kidding. I also need this. So that goes on the edge there. Then we put this wall facing with the sticker inside, and then the top. Wonderful. Get out of here, sticker sheet. I don't need you right now. You know, I feel like this shouldn't be too bad of a build. It doesn't, I don't really have that many big pieces. Oh, we're building more of that lovely... All right. We're building more of that cool word, Angela. Chimney. Chimney is the word I'm looking for. So that cool chimney design, we're going to continue it up, which makes sense. It's not going to stop short, I imagine. All right. And we know the process for this time. So we're not going to bork it up like we did before. Have to undo everything that we did. Those first bags with Lego sets, I find trip me up the most. And then I'm like, oh, I understand what they're going for. And it just becomes infinitely easier. All right. Okay, so next set is exactly the same, but reverse. So like that, and then this flat piece right there. Yeah. Yee. All right, and then, oh, another one. Okay, and then we reverse it again. At least I'm not keeping the same pattern as they did before. Because I almost started trying to do the exact same pattern, and that is not what it's asking for. There we go, there we go. And then now we can put this piece on. And just one of these. One of these. Interesting. All right, but that's, okay, that's now there. We've left a weird gap here, and I don't quite know why, but I assume we'll get to it, so I'm not gonna worry. Oh, what did I just throw? Hello? Peace? Ah, there it is. Okay, oh, I'm... Chat? This brick is looking at me. Why has it got yellow eyes? What is this meant to be? What is going on here? Oh, I understand that completely, Havman. I appreciate that. Send it whenever is available for you. No rush whatsoever. I'd rather you get your home stuff settled and taken care of before you do anything, sending anything to me. That's absolutely reasonable, and I will not stress about it. So don't you worry. Okay. So that's gonna go in there like that. I like how it continues the heat up, like it's another secondary fire. Oops, hold on, it's focusing on my face. Like I love that little pop of the fire up there. That's so cool. From there, we need a couple of, maybe this is gonna oh yeah, this is definitely finishing off a chimney. Fascinating. Okay, so first things first, I need to put this one without anything on the edge there. Then this green one comes in, and then we attach the gray one to it. Fascinating. Which then gets this attached to it, going there. Oh, that kind of blocks the center. Ooh. All right. Where?
What madness goes on down here?
It's looking at you.
Yes, it is.
I don't know why.
You're not building it on the base plate?
This is the second.
Oh.
Yeah. Check out the lower level. Right? I like the little like weapons display, including the loot. Also, they do give you both genders for each of the characters, so it's gonna be a male elf with his party of buff ladies, because I made it a bearded dwarf lady. I gave her the beard. I made it a lady gnome as my fighter, and I'm gonna make a lady orc.
Well, D&D 5.5 certainly approved.
Yay! I also just imagine that this is his harem, and I've made an isekai. But yeah, isn't it great? Look how stable that is. I can hold the damn thing upside down, and it doesn't go anywhere.
Do you need to take a break?
I already did.
You didn't come stay?
I just stayed down here and sort of chat with them, but I stopped building.
That's not a break.
I didn't feel like I need to take a normal break with.
Take a break from the peasantry.
Oh, they're not peasantry.
There ain't nobility.
Well, okay. They're the mercantile class.
Touche.
Haha.
Although I think the mercantile class still counts as peasantry, but
But no, that's the whole point. Isn't that the point? They like that they.
it depends which system.
Oh, is that what it is? All right. Well. No, I thought it was fine. Because I'm literally like sitting and not really doing anything else. All right, so that goes there. Boop. Lovely little wall. And now I'm gonna build some lovely little windows. It's like happy little trees.
That's what I was thinking.
We're just building some happy little Lego pieces. It's infringing on two people. That doesn't go that way. That's upside down. Silly goose.
Can't get you anything.
Yes, that would be lovely. Yes, I also picked up my trash on my break. Because I left myself a nice little mess. Ooh, fancy.
You know, they'd included the stats for the depth.
Oh, that would be keen. How the hell did that happen? I did it. I fixed it. One of these little pepper teeth pieces had wedged itself inside. Like that. And I was like, I was trying to pull it out this way, and it was not working. I think so too. I think so too. No. I did some counting on it. And I'm sure it's not like the fully accurate, but I felt like it was decently enough accurate, and I think it'll fit.
They tend to build these things to that size.
Ah! Thank you. Yeah, no, they do. You know, chat and I were discussing if they did 40K stuff, like what they could do. Because I'm like, well, what do you realistically do for 40K? Because the main thing people want are minifigs, right? The main thing that... See, that's cool. Tanks would be cool. Yeah, vehicles actually is not something that we talked about, chat. Vehicles would be great.
First bloody thing, like imagine this how.
Well, what I was actually thinking was the 4 chaos demons, because I was like, well, they have foundations for that, because like Demon Bull King would be a great foundation for a bloodletter. Mm-hmm. Are you hugging that cat? Yeah. Is she accepting it? Yep. Good.
She was covering her face though.
Aww. She's like, I am very, very sleepy. Okay, I think I need this. Yes, this, that, and then this one. Oh, okay. Please stop throwing the pieces, Angela.
Why are you throwing pieces?
What I do.
You couldn't do that.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Bad.
It's bad?
It's bad.
Oh. Well, I've tried to stop.
Now you have to build the entire set before you finish today, right?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am very sure.
I don't think that's how YouTube works.
I don't think I can build the entire set. I'd have to go for like a while.
I have faith.
Okay, I have other things I need to do. I can't. Oh, we're gonna build a mimic oh, that's why the eyes are for, probably. Cause it's a mimic. That explains also all the purple. Mimics are historically purple. I don't know if that's actually true, but modernly it is. Yeah, if you look at mimics modernly, I think they put a lot of purple in a lot of the designs for like the specific merch that is tied to like plushies and those kinds of things. It all ends up being purple for some reason. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm into it. But I don't quite know the reasoning. This is the largest chest I've ever built.
No comment.
Probably because it's a mimic. Okay, so that's the lower half. Let's build the upper half. Okay, so we take this and now we put it on the int. It's top. This is the bottom, by the way. Here's the bottom of our mimic. Okay. So there is the top of the chest. Never seen a purple top chest before, but I'll take it.
Yep, that's top of the chest.
Sorry.
Ma'am? What?
Very, very inappropriate. Oh my gosh! My clothes have become enchanted. Yep. Teeth. These little white peppers are teeth. He's gonna eat you. Wow.
I think I'm bigger than
Oh, and these go here. Why do you have 4 eyeballs?
It's a mimic.
Do they normally have 4 eyeballs?
They have as many eyeballs as they feel like.
Oh, okay. Very well.
But yes, they can see in multiple directions.
He's only looking forward.
I think it's more eyes the older it is.
Oh, so you've been around for at least a little bit, friend. Okay. That is it supposed to, oh my god, it's a mimic bed.
Yes.
It's a bed. It's so big, that's why it's a, oh my god. Of course it's a bed. Of course it's a bed. Angela, look at it, it's a bed. Mimic bed, that's so good. Oh. Where'd the swords go? Did you just give me 3 swords? Oh, because I can give him a short sword. Oh, is that the difference? Well, because like I have this long sword.
Yep.
And I think what it was trying to tell me, because it was showing me like 2 options. Yep. And I think it was telling me that I could give him, there we go. Now she's got her shield and both swords. She's just epic.
Where's the shield?
On her back.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, stuck on her back like 4 sticks from I don't know if that's meant to be that way, but there's a slot on her armor piece. So I was like, I'm gonna put the shield there. And now, I don't know if I showed chat. Now she's got 2 weapons. She's really ready to murder.
Good old Merm.
Good old Merm. Also, oh fuck, God damn it. No, Mimic, stay.
Oh, she broke it.
I did.
It's over.
All right, and then also you come up. Boop, 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 boop. Rawr! Oh, it's like just like free run. It's a wizard. It's an elf wizard. Okay, missed opportunity for them not to make the wizard in this. Still an elf, but a white-haired elf, so that they could do free run. That is everything. Why does this feel like a piece I maybe should have used? Definitely not in that. Because it is a piece I was supposed to use. What? It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. It's all good. It's all I can fix it. I can fix it. There we go. At least it's not what I did on bag 1. Good Lord, is it not what I did on bag 1? He doesn't care.
What? No, what? Please?
Why do I have all those pieces?
I don't know, but I care. Can I know?
Yes. So in bag 1, you remember how I put all those green pieces on the bottom? Because I was like, wow, this is weirdly unstable. I forgot 2 very large pieces that were the beams that were supposed to stabilize on the bottom. So I had to take the whole top off and get those things in and stick it all back on. But it explained why it was
And now you have a new stack of pieces.
Yeah, I'm concerned about those.
Yeah, that means they're supposed to go somewhere.
Aha! I figured, nope, it's okay, everything's fine. I missed this apparent step entirely, but it's all good. I figured out where they go. Get it. There we go. And then that goes there. I fucking put that one on wrong. I ducking put that one on wrong. Not my ducks. All right, then I have these. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so I figured that out. Okay, I still feel like this should have gone somewhere.
Yes, it should have. They don't give spares of that.
Yeah, where did I miss this? Did I miss it on... Yeah. 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, okay, so there's 3 there, which is 3 there. And then I used 1 there. And... Aha! Aha! There it is.
Aha!
Ah!
Oh.
I figured it out, chat. Bam. No one panic. Okay, now these all look like pieces that would be left over. I'm silly. Boop. Really nice. All right. Bag 4.
With 81 today.
I know. I was telling Chad earlier that it was super hot when I went out. Oh, is it? Because I thought it was weird. I was like, wow, I'm suddenly in like...
Yeah, in a week it's supposed to be 20 degrees cooler.
Ah. Oh. Oh my god, she's amazing. She only has one expression, but oh my god, he's got great expressions too. They're so good. All right, I'll bow the orcs. Oh, you got a great helmet. You're so good on a crossbow, and there's your legs. Oh, it's so good. So good. Oh, and little daggers too. Oh, and you get one of the capes. You're the first friend with a cape. Are you the first friend with a cape? Yeah, your wizard friend didn't get a cape. I would have really thought the wizard might have. All right, well. Let me grab this. You get the blue cape. All right, so we're gonna make a lady orc. Everything's fine. There we go. And then the helmet. Oh my gosh, she's looking so cute. And then her legs. Let's give her a dagger. In fact, we can have her dual wield the daggers. But we're also going to give her her crossbow. So she'll have one dagger, one crossbow. Oop. She's so cute. I like her. Right? It's a really cool build. All right. Get your spare head over there. That is just garbage. Garbage, as some say. Okay, looking like we're getting the rest of the upper portion completed, which makes a certain amount of sense. I need one more of these, one of those. And then where is that gray piece? There we go. Oh, okay, so that mimics that on the other side, next to the mimic. I'm so clever with my words. I'm not. Oh, no problem. No problem whatsoever. Hopefully you got him back to sleep without any trouble. May I have the pen, please? Okay. Ooh. We're creating a fancy pattern. I love fancy patterns out of Lego. So that's what it looks like right now. Nothing super crazy, but we're then gonna put a piece on that I can't find. There it is. And the other one. Wait, how does... I forgot a piece. Classic Angela. Bam. Cute little pattern. Where is the piece that I'm looking for? Aha, there it is. Okay, so that goes like that, and then we're gonna build up the exterior a bit more. Basically, we're making a windowsill with a nice ledge, it looks like. Oh, his little mouth open. He's not fooling anybody, our mimic. Just kidding, I need one other piece before I attach that. These two. Ooh. It keeps flying out of my fingers and then fluttering to my lap. Okay, there we go. That looks better. That's uniform. Colors seem a bit more cohesive. I then need this. No, the square one. Boop. Every time. Every bloody time. Okay, so it does go like that. Okay. That makes sense. That looks more correct. I had it one too far forward. Okay, that goes there. We need to put the flowers on the outside. Let's not forget that. Dude, everything around me is blooming. It's great. It's also slightly making my allergies explode, but not too bad.
So sorry.
Oh, it's okay. There was a point actually when I was out earlier today where I was like, whoa, I got really sneezy. I must have just passed something that was like really triggering or something. But overall, it hasn't been too bad. All right, so that's that. We need to put this little bag here, clearly near the window so somebody can see it and steal it. Nice. I love
You.
no, I do not. I mean, I guess I love myself. I think everybody should love themselves, but no, I love how that wall came together. Like, I love the depth and the just like, I don't even know how to describe it. There's just like greebling, I guess would be the best way to describe it, because there's just so much texture happening because of the various shapes, and it slowly recesses further and further back. Like, it's so good. Okay, we got that in. It's looking swell. But we have more to build. Much more. Much more to build. All right, so that, oh, it looks even better now. Okay, and then we randomly are going to put this here. I guess there's gonna be another window here, maybe? Maybe that's where the round window is gonna go. And then, some archways. Beautiful. I was wondering what was gonna go there. Oh, and that leads to, like, does that lead to an outside table? Is that what that's meant to be? Interesting.
We got some interesting leaks on Star Wars.
Oh yeah, for Lego?
Yep.
Nice.
So
What
the first one is for the UCS Death Star, the $1,000 Death Star. It'll be 9,000 pieces.
Okay.
And it is coming with about 40 minifigures.
Oh my god, 40 minifigures?
Assuming it's going to be a lot of stormtroopers.
I mean, yeah, I would assume so.
And we have also gotten some potential leaks from some presentations. There's going to be a Darth Maul neck.
Please don't suck.
I mean, it's their mechs. It's only for the minifig in.
Please don't suck.
Like the one I have for Knuckles.
Yeah, no, please don't suck. Because some of those are okay, some of those are not.
Small fighter with Plo Koon.
Oh, that's cool.
Looks like a small battle pack with some. Oh, I think it's a patrol group of the stormtroopers from Ahsoka.
Ah, okay.
And we're getting a new clone battle.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What's in it?
3 B2s, a spider droid, and 4
Yeah, I'm seeing that in a walker too. That's cool.
Yeah, it's like the 501st one, but for Obi-Wan's group.
That's sick. Okay, I definitely will want to get some of those.
Oh. Yes, dear. Can I get you anything?
No, I'm looking for peace, and I just need to clear my throat. Okay, there's one of them. Do I only need one of them? I only need one of them. Whoa!
I never get to see what you're doing.
It's hard, I think... Okay, this is not... I'm not doing this right. Like, this is lining up right. But this... What am I doing wrong here?
You're welcome, Jack.
Oh, I see. I see. Alright, very well. What am I doing... It definitely sticks out. What am I doing wrong?
Count the peg.
It's not the pegs that's the problem. It's something that I did wrong on this step. On this cool wall that I built. Did something wrong. I don't know what. That definitely sits over top of it. Oh, do those go on the inside? Oh, I see. So what I did is, you remember how I had this facing out and I had these like going on this side? It's actually meant to go, they're meant to go in, so I actually need to reverse. I still don't know if that's gonna fully fix the problem I was having, but maybe it will. Cause, okay, and then this, I see, so this like, this goes here? Okay, I think I fixed it. Okay, so that goes on the inside. Now, when I do this, does it line up properly? Yes. Okay, that was the problem. Well, darn, all that, like, greebling that I thought was cool is not on the same side anymore, and it doesn't look nearly... Well, I mean, it's still cool, but it's not as cool. I had way more depth going into the building previously, but here's what it looks like now. It's so cool. You still have texture. You just don't have quite as much like depth for you. Oh, you've only tried playing D&D a couple times in 1993, and your question is, the minifigures in the set actual characters from D&D or just generic characters from D&D? They're just generic characters. They are archetypes in the sense that, like, I have a dwarf cleric, which is pretty quintessential. I was looking over there, but you guys can't see my face, so it doesn't matter. So, like, there's
move the camera.
Well, no, I don't want to. I want them to be able to see what I'm building. But like, there's a.
Use the thumb.
Well, I was just gonna show. So like, I was gonna show the minifigure again. So like, we have our little dwarf cleric, right? And that's pretty standard for D&D. Like, dwarves are often comboed with the cleric class because I do believe that in most editions of D&D, they get bonuses towards some of the stats that benefit clerics. So they tend to go together.
There actually aren't too many named characters in the Dungeons and Dragons universe. Now someone's gonna get all up about the lore and say there is, but 99% of tabletop D&D games don't use characters from existing lore unless they're like
referencing them in some way. Like, it's normally like, oh, they're like, yeah, they're either NPCs or they're maybe referenced as like a hero of legend, like Minx and Boo, for example. Like,
I mean, Minx is only there because of the video game.
Well, that was the other thing I was gonna say.
I'm thinking more like Strahd, who's a villain written for Dungeons and Dragons.
Right.
But most heroes, because the players are always the heroes.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of like hero characters. You usually get a lot of like NPC named like non-play. Yeah, a lot of kings. There's a lot of like quest givers who have names, and then there will of course be NPCs your players will run into like through the campaign. Like in the Curse of Strahd campaign, for example, obviously there's Strahd, the main villain, but he has a bunch of other named minions that work for him, and there's also named like other NPCs that can be good guys or benefactors of the players and everything, but it's not like normal. I think the only one that's really like, I guess, would not be a standard like character you would combo. I don't know how many orc rogues I've seen, or half orc rogues, I guess. So this is the only one, because like orcs normally tend to be, because they tend to have like high strength stats and that kind of thing. They tend to be more brawny type characters, and a rogue can be. But they're not, I don't feel like most people picture orcs and go, yes, stealth. But I love that they're throwing that on its head. This is also sort of an odd choice because gnomes don't tend to have a high strength like skill just naturally. So having a gnome warrior is a bit funny to me. But I love that LEGO did it. Like, it's so good. Normally I would say like gnomes end up getting cast as either rogues, sorcerers, what's the other? Warlock, I think, would probably be fine for them. Also wizards. I don't know how high their intelligence score normally is. Although I don't know modernly, because like D&D 5.5 has completely done away with most of like the quote unquote classic stereotypes of like fantasy D&D, or just like fantasy in general, which is not necessarily always a bad thing, but it has completely removed certain like elements that I don't think were problematic, but apparently they just thought it was so, and so they changed things, and it makes me a little sad. I don't know. I have not heard anyone actually talk positively or negatively about 5.5 since it's come out. But I also don't specifically go out of my way to find like D&D content right now, because I don't personally. I've never really been a big, I'm gonna watch somebody play D&D. I did it a little bit with when Xavier Woods was doing his D&D group with a bunch of the pro wrestlers, and I have attempted to watch and listen to Critical Role a number of times, starting like at the beginning. And while I can listen to it a bit more than I can actually like watch them, because like watching them I find very, very dull. Listening to them is still, I don't know. I am also not a person who can like, I don't do super well with audiobooks either. I kind of lose focus and I just zone out. And I find that happens when I'm watching D&D content. And since I don't actively play super regularly, although I have met somebody who's currently in a Strahd campaign, and like maybe I can get into a D&D game with them when they're finished with that. But like, I'm not actively playing right now, so I haven't been paying attention to what people are doing. And man, like, look at my little roof. 5.5 does not super entice me. Yeah, basically, like, what happens now is, like, in modernly in D&D, or at least, like, in 5.0 and back, when miniatures really started getting popularized, and Outcasts kind of makes a point of this, like, when minis started becoming popular, what WizKids and the other companies that D&D basically licensed their product to decided to do was they were like, well, what we're going to do is we're going to make generic sculpts of various class and race combos that are sort of often like they're I mean, there's stats out there of like, okay, what is the most common thing to do, because there are literally ways to min-max if you wanted to. Like, you can totally play D&D completely min-max in trying to get this like OP character. I put that on upside down. Whoopsie daisy. It's meant to go like this, which is much better because it makes it look way more like a roof. Cool. It just settles right under there. Look how cool that is. And now I can also, I cannot lift it up. Just kidding. There's no lifting it. It's securely in there. Oh, I forgot one little piece. Boop. That goes right there. But yeah, so what they ended up doing is they started like just doing combinations of, they started with the most stereotypical combinations of race and class that they could do. They started with like human warrior, elf wizard, half-elf cleric, dwarf warrior, or dwarf paladin, potentially. Like, I feel like that's pretty quintessential. Elf ranger. I think there was like a human rogue. Like, there was a couple of like very stereotypical basic classes and race combinations that came out. And then as miniatures have just gotten more and more popular, WizKids and all these other companies are like, cool, we're just going to start doing all the weird combinations that people want us to do, but are less popular because, you know, they're not necessarily what like your average, I'm brand new and just getting into D&D with 5 or 5.5 and know nothing else except what I've seen on Critical Role and other places. And so I'm going to go with like the most basic of stuff. And that's fine. Nothing against that at all. But I think because the companies really focus on those like entry level players, they really focus on some like really generic kind of stuff first. But now modernly, like even when I was still working at the game store that I used to work at, like I remember the WizKid line was really coming out with some kind of wild stuff. Like it was like, oh, this is a monster, for example, that it's kind of obscure in the DM or in the monster manual, and I wouldn't have necessarily expected to see a miniature made of, but cool that they are. And the same thing started happening with like, they started doing like various other of the more unique races like Githyanki and those kinds of things, which I think partially was popularized by Baldur's Gate. Yes.
Off topic entirely. Blizzard is apparently going to resurrect a bunch of the OnlyFans.
Oh, are they? And those kinds of things from the server, they all died during this raid, because the only way to exit would have been to run to the exit, which they were so deep into the dungeon that like the monster was just like tracking them, and half of them had died before that anyways. So it was a disaster. And it's kind of cool that Blizzard is going to actually like bring them, like some of them back or something like that. Hopefully all of the people that I assume were in that particular raid, because it would kind of seem weird to do some of them and not all of them. I guess maybe the ones who actually died legit would be the ones that didn't come back. But it's just very funny to me that that's happening. No, that just needs to go there, and then there's a gap. Okay. Okay, so then this is gonna go. So we need to basically what we need to do is we need to do that. Is that right? Yes. Okay, so that goes like that. This is a weird, I don't know if I like this. Okay, let's finish the other side. I don't know if I like how gappy this is. But we'll see. We got to wait till we see it finished, chat. Okay, so then this one.
Do this again.
What? Oh, Dark Tide?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so weirdly gappy. Is it supposed to be that gappy? Okay. Oh, I'm okay. First of all, Angela, finish the actual build. There you go. And then, so that goes like that. And then we put this. Okay, so it's not actually going to end up looking that gappy at the end. That's cool. I was really worried because I was like, oh, that's kind of unfinished looking. Lego. It's fine. It's fine. They're doing right by me. All right, so then we put that on. Okay. I popped it off. It's still a wee bit. Okay, I think that looks good. It's still got a weird gap up there, though. That's not the piece I need at all. Angela, you need this piece. Okay, so then we're gonna go like that. Then I'm gonna go like that.
I have a really important question.
Yeah.
What's our dinner plan?
I have no idea.
Damn it, Angela.
Well,
it was an important question.
I figured out lunch.
How dare you?
Just, okay. Yep, I dared. Did I? That would probably be why it kind of looks gappy still. Wait, is that, so does that have nothing? I see, okay. So there's not, that's weird, but all right. Okay, that, oh my God, that's so much better. Look how much better that looks. It was so gappy before, and now it actually looks cool and enclosed and intentional. All right, where do you go now? Oh, oh my gosh, it goes in our corner. What? Oh, that's what the peg's for, Angela. Because remember, look, chat, remember we put this little orange piece in with a little peg? Boop. Boop. Oh my gosh, look. Cute. It's so cute. Just like you guys. Let me get my next pieces. Aha. Aha, aha, aha. We're covering in. Oh my God, we're filling in this other gap. Yeah. All right. So that goes like that. Beautiful. And then we need this to go like that. Secure it in place. Were they going to make a rug? In front of this wall. Matches the rug under a little mimic friend. I noticed that I had another set of mimic eyes. Another 2 sets of mimic eyes? Am I making another? Possibly. Oh, I forgot. That there. That there. Okay, now that step is complete. Oh my god, I am making another mimic. It's gonna be this chest. Where's your little mouth? Okay, there you go. Your little eyes should face this way then. Oh, cute. I was wondering, because I did see this chest that we had here. So they go on top. I'll have to look at them like mimic toys. Do they normally give them just 4 eyes? Maybe they do. All right, so that goes on there, and then we're gonna make his interior, which he's gonna tempt you with a trick, with a little coin, a little gold coin. He's gonna be like, "Come in, you can stick your hand in me. There's nothing suspicious here. It is just a little coin." And then you see his little blue tongue, and you're like, maybe I shouldn't touch that. Maybe I shouldn't touch that. I don't think that's as big of a thing anymore. I completely know what you mean, Havman. They're definitely, like, I have definitely heard tale, and that's not the first time I've heard people like, yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, like, other players can sometimes be like dicks, but I think modernly, like, unless you are really playing with like some hardcore graybeards, I really don't think most players are going to do that to you modernly if you want to try getting into D&D. There's no way to secure this. It just goes in there. Oh, he's just obvious. He's just an obvious little fella. You don't even get to close his mouth. Like, see him back here? It didn't even close. It's just there. He's ready to go. Don't rent this room. Don't rent this room from this tavern. It has been, oh my god, is this meant to be a room put on by chat, hold on. What is his name? I keep wanting to say Calcazar, but that is the Inquisitor in Rogue Trader. Xanathar. That's why I was getting it confused. But yeah, so like Xanathar. I wonder if this is a room Xanathar put together. Because we do, I think, we get a beholder. I don't know if it comes with a goldfish, but it's definitely a beholder. That's our bag. Oh my gosh. Fuck, this piece looks like it should go somewhere. Oh, it does. It goes on him. Hold on. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, is this how you stay in place? Is it just that you create a... What? Oh, do I need to take the top off? I might need to take the top off. Hold on. Okay, so that's... Oh, it is how it stays. Oh, and clever. Now it can't fall out because I'm off camera. Hold on. Now it can't fall out because it's stuck into this little slot. You see that little light blue piece has the peg sitting there, and it gets slit into that slot on the back of the chest piece, which then allows that to stay in place. Cute. Well, that is our bag 4. Can I put it on top yet? Probably not. No, it does not want me to put it on top yet. Okay, let's see what time it is. It is 4:21. Oh, 4:20. Blaze! It's on the table. I can't reach your hands. It's on the table. Down, down. There you go.
I love the AI comments on OnlyFans.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which ones?
About one responding to your announcement about going live playing Lego.
Oh. Oh, is it one of the girls?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Wow, this is a... Do you think I can get this back done in 45 minutes?
Of course. Will you know? That is what that I ask you, Angela.
I can. Don't worry. I will do it.
Hold on. Dramatic zoom. There. Perfect.
So flattering.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
I do my best. You know that.
I know. Also, good evening, Steve. It's lovely to see you in chat. Whoa, this person's corrupted.
Oh no.
No. No, he's not. Wait, can you be a girl?
Kill her.
Wait, wait, hold on.
Holding.
It doesn't tell me.
Honey, don't have to
Fascinating. No,
I
it's
need to tell you its gender, okay?
no, every single other character has been like, you can make it a boy or a girl. That has been like what it's been doing. And it does do that. It prints the, I don't know, I'll need to go back and look at the other ones. It prints the head with like, I guess to show you could swap it.
It's showing you front and back of the head.
Yes, but it's showing the front and the back of the male and female head on the wrong side. Also, no, it's not, because the back of their head is this. Each of these characters has this as the back of the head. All it's doing is going female.
Is it 2 of them?
No, it's not a ×2.
Okay.
I think it's just a weird, like maybe I'm just going crazy. Okay, we're
going crazy.
okay. Definitely. Do you want the? Okay, you tell me which of these 2 faces do you like more? Oh, is she? I can't see her. I'm short.
No. She uncovered.
Oh, she's cute. Hi, Kita. I see you. Kita, are you ignoring me? Kita.
I mean, beard.
Beard? All right. You know, I guess that's true. It's an almost totally female cast. We could definitely have the dude. The beard is good. He's got a cool dragon.
Okay, this is, by the way, a stretch, especially considering your chat.
Uh-huh.
Is anyone here following Ludwig?
I will ask them. So, well, I mean, you've already asked. But yeah, chat, let me know if you've been following Ludwig, because, like, we've been following his Japan trip, and bro ain't gonna survive.
No, bro's gonna die.
They are both gonna die. Michael Reeves and Ludwig, I think, are gonna die in Japan. Check him out. Look how majestic his hair is.
That is Vegeta.
It's
all hell.
I know, right? Like, is that not a Vegeta?
That's like a Monkey Kid character.
I think it might be. I actually think this is Mrs. Macaque.
It is a bit, yeah.
I think it's the macaque hair. All right. You don't get a weapon. Pots. All right.
He has his own hands.
He's the villain. He's literally casting stuff.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why you're being so aggressive.
I'm not. I'm just chatty. And a little hyper. I don't know. What do you want for dinner? You make the choice. I made the choice for lunch. You get to make the choice for dinner.
I choose
to not make me choose. That is not an option. And if you try to, I refuse.
Food.
Okay, you have to pick a type of food.
Good food.
You have to pick a flavor or location to get said food.
Umami.
Okay.
Planet Earth.
You need to pick a restaurant on planet Earth in California. No, that is not making me make the decision.
In California?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the Bay Area, near where we are, so that I can go and drive and get it, and or we can walk over there.
I was going to say, there's Danny Trejo's Tacos in Los Angeles.
Okay, well, we're not in Los Angeles.
You said in California.
Well, I was clarifying. I clarified to the Bay Area for a reason. There are so many purple pieces that I can't find the brown pieces I need. Bloody hell. Where are you? Brown piece that I need. Identical brown piece. Not identical brown piece that I need. There you are. That's okay. So we do that, and then we put that on the bottom.
How would you feel about Italian?
Sure. I think that sounds lovely.
I don't know. That sure didn't sound very impassioned. I think I'll think of something.
No, Italian sounds great. Let's go to the Italian restaurant downtown. I'm into it. Oh. Okay. Okay. I did it.
You ever worry you're too good at this?
Nope. Definitely not too good at this. Definitely make a lot of mistakes and are forever learning.
Forever learning how to put Lego together?
Yep.
I think you just push them.
Well, I am a forever learner. Tacos for dinner? Is that what you're doing for dinner?
Fine. Do you want tacos for dinner?
No, Italian I think sounds fine.
See, fine. Guys, okay.
Tacos
Gentlemen out there who are married and or living seriously with a significant other who is a female. How on a scale of 1 to 10 when the wife said that's fine? Like that's not good. That's like a 3 on the good scale is what I'm trying to say.
All I'm trying to say is that I don't care what we have for dinner. I don't have a preference. So
Well, I do have a preference, Angela, and it's what makes you happy.
What makes me happy is just you picking a place that I don't have to choose. That is what makes me happy.
But I tried that and you obviously weren't made happy.
No. The Italian is great. Like if I have to use the word great, like the only reason I'm using the word fine is because I genuinely am so not, like I don't have a craving for anything in particular. So whatever you want.
Then you can wait until you have a craving.
I don't want to wait till I have a craving. I am hungry. I just don't have a craving for a particular style of food. That is not uncommon, and I think it should be fine.
So cute when you get frazzled.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it.
The way you look like you're about to cry. From what? I don't know.
My own anxiety. Okay, that came together quite well. Excellent. Excellent. My little mimic trap area. Okay, that. Oh, chimney stacks. Cute. Using the two binoculars to create a chimney stack. Very, very cute. So that's gonna go there. What's filling in? Oh, what's filling in the gap? We're just gonna leave it for right now. Great. That's not gonna build up anxiety in me. It's fine. Oh, I was wondering when we were gonna take care of that.
That is fancy looking.
Right?
It's got a Beauty and the Beast vibe.
Mm-hmm. I think it's the blue and purple a little bit. There's a weird.
It's probably got a French.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Did they do like, and I mean back in like the 90s, did they do like Beauty and the Beast Lego?
I don't know. If they did, I did not have any of it.
I guess like, did they?
I mean, I know
I
that.
don't know if they ever did classic Disney beyond modern, here's a retro set for the millennials.
Yeah, I feel like
modernly, like Moana 2 and Encanto got play sets, right?
right.
But I don't think Hercules or like those movies got, like, I don't remember there ever being like an Aladdin.
No, I don't think they're.
Set.
I don't.
That probably would have been badass.
I mean, it would have, but like also, what I guess they could have done the magic. They could have done the. What's it called?
Yes, exactly.
Where he gets the freaking the Cave of Wonders. Thank you. I was like, I can't think of the Cave of Wonders right now.
That they can make.
True. Yeah, I don't think they've ever done. Well, we know that licensing IPs didn't become a thing until Star Wars, right?
Yeah, I guess that's right.
So like, I probably not then.
Yeah.
Like, unless they did it during that initial Star Wars boom of licensing, I don't know. And I feel
Disney didn't own Star Wars then.
right.
That
And
was a Lucas thing.
oops, exactly. So like, yeah, I don't actually think they have.
Dude, how much money did George Lucas make off that deal?
Which one? The Lego deal? Probably
Remember, that was the entire reason why he owned everything Star Wars, because he maintained the freaking property rights.
Yep. Honestly, he probably made a ton. If I had to guess. I'm really surprised more creators didn't kind of, I mean, because he did that so early.
He was the first one.
Well, that's what I mean, but like even after him, like people didn't
No, the problem was
do that.
The thing is, after him, studios didn't let you do it no more.
Okay, that's the real problem.
Like the risk of losing another Star Wars in merchandising was worth the extra $500 they were going to pay people on average.
I see. Okay.
Because, that's basically what it was Lucas turned down a flat sum of money to maintain those rights.
I see.
And the studio after that, with any creator, was like, you will take this amount of money and we will keep the rights, period. Thank you. There is not an option anymore.
Well, I feel like, I mean, that's not always true, because that's the kind of the conflict that CD Projekt Red ran into with the creator of Witcher, right? Because like they... No? Okay. Okay.
Okay, what happened with CD Projekt Red and The Witcher was that the author of the books has minimal respect, or especially back then, understanding for video games.
Okay.
And did not believe that it would be worth anything. So instead of taking an option to get a percentage of sales or to be involved in the creative process in any way,
he just took the flat sum.
He took like a flat, like, I think after you converted it from its local currency, it was somewhere between $10,000 and $20,000.
Okay.
For the rights to basically make Witcher 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, okay. All three of them.
Yeah.
Wow. No wonder he was a little... Like, okay, but it was really just of course, sorry.
And what ended up happening was, first game came out, it sold as well as Witcher 1 did originally, which was well enough to make a sequel. But it, didn't really do gangbusters.
Right.
But then Witcher 3 happened. And my understanding of it is, on legal grounds, CD Projekt Red kind of just had the guy because he had signed an agreement. However, my understanding is because they wanted to continue to make games like the new Siri game that's coming.
Yeah.
Because, once again, the idea originally was with Witcher 3, it was supposed to be over.
Right.
Well, because the Netflix show and all that happened, they came together and basically agreed to a new, much more monetarily beneficial for the writer agreement.
Okay.
That then allowed CD Projekt Red to make more stuff.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I think there was a certain amount of, hey, here's some money up front. The last decade of sales, by the way.
I see. What am I doing? What is happening? Why am I doing this wrong? What is going on? It should be in front of...
So, he didn't, have any kind of... he signed his rights away.
Right.
Is the thing I want to make clear about that.
No, that makes sense. No, that's...
And CD Projekt Red didn't screw him over or anything like that.
Well, no. The main thing that I was trying to point out there was that CD Projekt Red actually gave him as an author as the property owner or the option to get a sum, like a flat sum, or to have creative process and have more input into it.
Yeah.
And I find it interesting, since that happened post Lucas, and I feel like Lucas and Star Wars are large enough that most creators would be like, maybe I should do that if I get the option. And I just find it interesting that he didn't, I understand he didn't have faith in...
Well, there's also a difference between a movie studio that's producing a wide distribution film aimed at a children's demographic versus a Polish hardcore niche RPG aimed at the mature crowd.
Fair enough. I suppose that's true. Oh, that's what my problem is.
When that agreement was made.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. All right, where is that? Do I have a spare? I do have a spare. I see. I see. Okay, so that goes there, and then this does it. Still doing it wrong. Why? Do I not have this in place? Oh, I don't have this in place. I see. Did I put those in the wrong spot? Chad, I've worked it up somehow. Oh, no, no! It fell to the ground. It's like directly below me, too.
Oh no, we lost Angela.
I don't know where the piece is.
Alright, wait, we will help. Action cam.
I don't know where it went.
I don't know what we're looking for.
We're looking for a gray piece. I'm guessing it must be under the couch. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it.
Action cam.
Okay. Found it. Okay. There we go. So if I do that, and if I do, hey! Okay, I think I had that piece on in the wrong spot. Oh fuck, I completely destroyed. Total annihilation. All right, it's sitting correctly now, chat. Yay! Oh, it looks so much better. Huzzah! All right, what time is it? 4:39. We got this. I hate that answer though. That is the customary answer for like that men I feel like give women a lot of the times is whatever you want, sweetie. And it's like, no, I don't want to make a decision about it. That's why I'm saying you choose.
But when we choose, you're not happy.
I am happy. I am happy. This step was like, suddenly put all these things here, and I couldn't tell what pieces it was, and then I realized which piece it actually was. I'm like, oh, it makes more sense now to weigh, and ends up looking suddenly like that. Okay, with that, and then we just put this purple here, purple here. Looks like we need to layer a couple of brown pieces for the sides. They enjoyed Action Cam.
I'm glad.
Okay. So where's this going to get hinged onto, I wonder? Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Cute. Oh, and that gap is so that the chimney can stick out the top. Oh my God, how adorable. All right, I think we have to build another one, but it's a little bit different with slightly different colors, which weird, but fine. I accept, I suppose, if I must. Oh, I don't use one of those on that side. It's that. It's that facing that way. Okay. And then we do that, that, and then a little purple one across the top. Oh, this actually is meant to go on the other side. There we go. On that side, actually. Because this is the side that goes on the front, I guess. And then... Okay, and then... Why is there a gap there? I don't like it. What goes in there? Is it a window? It is a window. Oh, I like it fine then. Bam. Cool. All right, then we need to come over here because we got some stuff we're gonna do on this side. So we need these two. Going like that. And, this little blue piece is meant to be a roof. I gotcha, okay. Cool.
Oh my, go.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Okay, it's actually meant to go like that. And we do that. And we keep going with our purple pieces. I would stay at this tavern.
That's a mimic for a bit.
Have you seen their tongues? Don't throw a tripod at me.
Try what?
A tripod is what I said.
Okay, so I can put a tripod. Huh?
Yes, yes, but not a tripod, exactly.
Is that for like when you're in a polygamous relationship and all of your periods sync up?
Yes. That's exactly. It's for lesbian polygamous period issues. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What if there's only two of you?
It would have to be three. It'd have to be at least three. So I guess there can be a dude, but it has to be three women and a dude. Or
Never mind. It's reaching eldritch levels of horror.
Eldritch levels of horror.
Too quickly.
Well, okay.
Why does it always come back to the taint with you?
Have you met me?
Yes.
Then you should know the answer to that question.
Should, but I don't.
Oh, well, you clearly haven't met me long enough. It's okay, we'll work on that.
Yep. It's only been like 17 years.
I know, right? There we go. There we go.
Our relationship is almost a legal adult.
Oh my gosh. Bam. Beautiful.
You told me you couldn't finish it.
I'm not done yet. Oh, fuck. Okay, according to the bag. Okay, according to the thing, I'm done. So hold on. Fuck. Hold on. I got pieces. Oh, wait. I see.
You lied to me.
It's fine. It's fine. No, I'm not. I didn't. That's not a chimney at all. Is that? No, that's not right. I don't think that goes there. What's this? Hold on.
Grammar is a very important skill for a streamer.
Okay, there we go. That's fixed. That's there. Where do you go? Where do you go? Nothing there. Did I miss it on... I think I missed it on that. So I missed it on this roof. Hold on. Give me the roof. There we go. No. Wait, yes. Oh.
In-depth dialogue.
Oh, I figured it out, chat. It goes here. And to stabilize that. Haha! Did I miss? Okay, that's probably is supposed to go. Yep. This little brown piece is supposed to go here. What did I just drop off? No. There it is. It's in my lap. It's okay. Oh, I see. There we go. Okay. So fix that, fix that. And everything else looks like it should be left over. Huzzah! Get in there. There you go. And there we go. So this is the upper level to our house. We've got a bag near the window ready to be stolen. Little outdoor patio, our mimic bed, and our mimic chest. So really, you don't want to be staying at this room, but our party members will. Maybe we'll fight the mimic. Maybe that's what the idea is you're supposed to fight the mimic.
No.
Yeah. And this does pop off pretty easily. So if you want to take a look inside. But now we are actually meant to put it on top. Dun,
Zoom in.
dun, 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 dun. Let's see. I think it goes like, is it supposed to be off center a little bit like that, or is it supposed to
I don't
be?
think so.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Okay. So there's our little front. Super cute. I really like the chimney. I really like how the textures and everything came out on that. And then we have the interior. Nice 2-level tavern. We got our bar and a food space at the bottom. A nice room at the top. And then behind it's going to be a castle. Or like a tower to a castle, I suppose. But look at that. 1 book down.
Nice! A good first stream on the channel.
Indeed! And 2 more to go for the rest of it. I will be leaving book 4 to Chaos Cultist. So
I'll be working on that tonight.
yeah, he'll be building the dragon this evening, I'm sure. But that was really successful, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's stream.
I think our hope is to stream once a week on this channel.
Yes, so that is the plan. Like, I haven't decided. I think Tuesdays may end up being that day, potentially, like, consistently, because I think it's a nice way to sort of get into the working mood.
I can also see it end up being Thursday.
True, as a break.
One of those 2 days.
Yeah, it'll probably be either Tuesdays or Thursdays.
It depends if we get into a good rhythm and I start editing a lot on Thursdays or not.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
But
So
either way,
we'll figure
either
it.
way.
Regardless, the point is yes, Chaos Cultist is 100% correct. I definitely want to start streaming here on the Lego channel at least once a week. It'll likely be on Tuesdays or Thursdays, but we'll keep you posted about that. If you haven't already subscribed and you're watching currently, please do hit the subscribe button, especially if you liked what you saw here today. We will be continuing this on stream. I want to continue building this one, I think, on camera. The dragon may be the only thing that doesn't get built on camera.
I imagine you might go ahead and get book 2 done off camera.
Yeah, I might do that.
And maybe the next stream we finish it.
That's what I was thinking too, because I would like to have in the next stream, I would like to have the conclusion of this build. Like I kind of like that for these big ones.
Yeah, do them as 2-parters.
As 2-parter streams of like, here's us starting it and here's us finishing it. And I really like that idea. So more than likely, we will be streaming this again next week. Possibly this week. I don't really know what our streaming schedule for the rest of this week is, just because we're not doing Rogue Trader until Saturday. So we have some flexibility. I might stream. I was thinking about potentially doing a hobby night stream where I paint some of my tanks.
That's what I was actually going to suggest.
Okay, so I think that's what so plan for another stream here on the Lego channel, either next week, Tuesday or Thursday. That's the plan right now, tentatively, and we'll see how that continues to go. And then later this week on Thursday, because Wednesday I will technically be streaming, but it's because we have a Warhammer. Yeah, we have a Warhammer preview day tomorrow. So I'll be streaming tomorrow a little bit, but we will be streaming again on Thursday, and I'll be painting some miniatures. If I don't end up streaming on Thursday, don't worry. It just means that I'm filming for the Cowgirl video, and we'll be back on Friday. Yeah. So that may end up being what happens, just because I know Wednesday's getting a little...
It might also not be... okay, and this is the other thing, is we want to do with Hobby Night Gaming to be your, like, where you get some gaming that isn't specifically tied to stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
If you wanted to go on there on Thursday and play either Nikki, Red Dead, whatever, I think that would also be fine.
That also could work. I do also want to get back into New Vegas at some point too, because I don't want to I want to conclude that, because we haven't finished the main story of the main.
I'm kind of that if we wait until the show comes out, that's okay.
Oh, that's a good point. Actually, yes. I think with New Vegas, I am going to wait till the show comes out, because that will just, honestly, the hype will be better and people will probably be more interested in coming back to it anyways. Yep. So that's a good point. So yeah, maybe I'll...
It's so overpowered as hell right now in the game. It's not like you're going to go back and have difficulty playing it.
True.
You'll just VATS everything and they'll die.
Yeah, it's not... Yeah, I'm not really worried about things like... dying easily or anything like that, because they absolutely will. But yeah, I think that's the plan. You can expect to see us streaming on this channel more, on the gaming channel coming up soon, as well as the main channel, all doing different things. And I hope you guys are enjoying the various content that we're putting out there, because honestly, it's really fun for us, and we have a lot of hobbies and we like sharing them with you. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys next week for more Lego building. Bye.